Cool. Right on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night stream. And I am beyond excited to be able to, get a second stream in for this weekend event. It's another Meta Titan with a lot of questions around it. But we'll get into talks about it throughout the stream. However, the best way to start the stream, as always, is just a huge thank you to everybody that'll be joining the stream live, that'll be joining Discord live, and then everybody else that just catches the stream at a later time. Thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it. Again, the channel is for the community, and without the community, obviously, there would be no channel. So, again, huge thank you to all of you. For tuning in. Normally I have a plan of action, like a little menu of ideas, but in recent months I've just been kind of just winging it, seeing where the the stream goes. Focus is just to keep grinding. I am unfortunately very behind with souls, so I'll be trying to catch up this weekend and getting this Titan by the time the event is over. The relics in this event are fantastic. I think they're great. I am still a huge fan of Ares. I missed the Infernal Guard when it was first released, so I'll level that and put it on him. I'm not going to expect anything great, but still something to work for. And yeah, man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. You know what? I'm gonna hop onto Discord right now. Let me see. For tonight, let me get the invite link. And just like I usually say, anyone's welcome to hang out with us. If you just want to just catch the stream in real time, obviously, join Discord. There's a bit of a delay between what you guys see on YouTube and what you'll hear on Discord. But if you want to just listen to something while you're grinding, you can do that and just mute yourself. If you want to contribute to the conversation, you're more than welcome to. And, however, if you get out of hand, I will have to give you the boot. Now, where the hell is chat? Start chat. Oh, there we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Still tinkering with my new setup here. There we go. That's the Discord link. So hang. Oh, also for those that are new and catching the stream for the first time or anything from my channel, I highly recommend you join my Discord server. In the general chat, I will frequently update you guys on my next stream. Just as a heads up, hey, gonna go live in the next 5 hours, or I'll go live in the next 30 minutes. So and we always have pretty fun discussions of what we are either pulling from altars or builds and stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be great to have everybody on there. And for tonight, we are starting off with Awesome Bird. As always, Awesome Bird, is a pleasure to have you here. Hopefully you can definitely join Discord later or sooner. Rocky, okay. I feel like this is your first time here, but I appreciate the feedback. Trying to figure out everything with the sound. Something's been off, but thank you for that feedback. Daniel, what's up, buddy? Espero que estés bien. ¿Cómo te va en el evento? Por fin me sale uno de tus streams. Finally, bro. A ver qué pasa. Pinche YouTube se pasa. Awesome Bird just hit 22K. Daniel says another garbage Titan ruined the old defenders. Maybe.
Ooh, that's a tough take.
That's a tough
take right there.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel also... Oh no, Rocky says this Titan is good. Now is not garbage. Daniel is asking, ¿va a haber mota hoy? No, bro. No va a haber mota. Maybe... No, never. Eso no es para mí, bro. Yo prefiero tequila más que la mota. Ice, what's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? I got a whole 8 minutes with you.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be 8 quality minutes.
Hey, quality over quantity.
Hey, there it is, all day long. How's the day? How's the family feeling?
Oh man, it's been a roller coaster ride, buddy. Today for sure.
Oh,
it's been a roller coaster, yeah. Well, we'll definitely catch up over the weekend if you got, some time and stuff. But yeah, man, it's been good and bad. But
are you over it, or were you sick too?
I was sick. I felt like I got over it today. And
wait, what are we drinking? Are we doing Jaeger tonight? Or you're doing beers?
No, I'm actually, you know what? I just cracked. I should have said something because I always like to. I like to do the ZALON thing where it's like I like to announce what I'm about to drink. But it's this thing. It's this. I don't know what the hell to call it. A seltzer. It's called Cacti. It's a agave spiked seltzer.
Ooh,
yeah.
Really good?
I'm gonna give you a story more than a straight answer because it's
got an attachment to it.
Dude, it's okay. Well, obviously, yes, it's good. That's why I'm still drinking it because I'm not a big fan of these spiked seltzers. They're very malty and stuff. I
haven't had one that I've enjoyed. I've only had like one or two.
They're not really my thing. They're very foo-foo-ish, and I'm not a big fan. And everybody out, watching the stream, I am gonna get in game. I'm just finishing up a couple things. So that's why you guys still see the thumbnails. We're talking very podcast-ish. But the thing with this one is that the seltzers that I've tried, specifically like Truly and White Claw, they have a very lingering aftertaste that I don't like. So that's why I go to specific flavors. I tend to go to the lime because I feel like it's a quick taste and it's gone. Anything else, it's just I feel like it just settles too heavy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the craziest thing with this Cacti is that my favorite one is the pineapple one, and those are the ones that actually settle very uncomfortable with me. But for some weird reason, this thing is just super fucking smooth, super smooth.
Wait, the pineapple doesn't settle well?
Not for me, no. It feels too potent. Like I compare it to
it sounds like it would be good.
For this Cacti brand, it's phenomenal, fantastic. I even add some tahini to it just to get like a little kick, and it's fantastic, dude. I love it.
Bro, you straight. Okay, how do you use tahini? I just got some on sale at Costco a little while ago. I still don't know how to use it. I'm such a gringo.
It's similar to salt. It just for the rim, or I know that what some people will like. What they'll do is that they'll add it.
No.
Say that again.
Do you cook with it?
No. It's I think it's specifically for like you can sprinkle it over mango. Tequila. Okay. Yeah, like it's supposed to be like a pinch. How you doing,
Churro? Ice scrub.
Oh, Pisces.
Perfect.
Hey, Churro, are you in game yet? Or...
Now I am. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you maybe just forgot.
No, thank you for the reminder, but yeah, it's just I just lost some fucking lands. Thanks. Probably from R1.
Okay, I'm looking up tahini. It's obviously we got some mixed drinks.
It's
French fries.
It's very, very big on
Fruit salad.
cucumber,
Okay, cucumber.
carrots, like how do I say it in Spanish? I can't even think. Rajado. Shredded
I see it right
carrots.
here. It's a Jello shot, right?
Jello
Yeah.
shots, yeah. There's that too. Elmer
Apple
Fudd.
chips.
Come on, Elmer Fudd.
Corn.
Oh, it's huge on corn.
Get that corn out of my face.
Get that corn out of my face. Also, we got Scrub in the Discord. Welcome, dude. Welcome.
I don't know Scrub.
I don't
Hey,
know Scrub
What's up,
either,
buddy?
but you're welcome to join and just hang out. Let's see.
Appreciate it.
Hey, buddy. All right, what alliance you with, man?
Currently Attical.
Nice. Oh, that's
Well,
awesome.
Attical.
I'm actually pretty stoked that you are from Attical, just because I don't know anybody from Attical.
No, the last time I played, my leader was APOC, and that was back in 2016.
Oh, did you take a huge break from the game? Is that
Wait. Scrub, you were on streams back in the day. I remember you came in hot and aggressive for a while, and then we haven't heard from you in a long time.
I was on NTG like a couple months ago, but I had to leave, and I don't want to state my reasons on stream, but I'll let you guys know later.
Wait,
Oh.
there was drama? Really?
That's interesting. That'll be
Tell
it.
me what I can do with my game, who I can
Oh.
and can't attack. It's time for me to leave.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, no, that's
exactly.
true. We've never heard of this before.
You know what? Let me put a limit at the amount of attacks you can do a day. Yeah, exactly. No.
Especially if you can't attack garrisons. So you're gonna start a war.
Isn't this a war game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody gets it.
Yeah. That's fine. You can hit my garrison. I'm not going to trip about it. But after 2 or 3 without notice, okay, then let's go at it. And then you pick your fights and you deal with them, dude.
Some
What
people
is that?
rather have
Baby.
diplomacy.
I guess. Whatever. That's, diplomacy in this game isn't going to get you very far. So it is what it is, bro. But, hey, Scrub, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on Discord, man.
Good to hear you again, buddy.
Oh man, it's good to be here. It's been this late since it's almost 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
East Coast time, huh?
Yes, sir.
Nice, man.
Welcome
Very
to
cool.
my world.
What castle you at now, Scrub?
24.
Oh,
He's right
bro,
with
you
me.
have advanced since we've last talked.
I got 3 weeks until 25.
Jeez,
Welcome to
man.
the
You're
big
about
game,
the
bro.
big game stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping to join a war team.
Well-
Soon, probably next week.
Hey,
Well,
dude.
try to go
Yeah,
on the War Raiders, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm on the
They'll put
same
you
boat
in
as
Phoenix
Pisces.
first. Yeah. Are you on Pisces team right now?
No, I'm in the same boat as Pisces. I'm not a free-to-play player. I'm put too much time and money into this game.
Since you're
I
going
mean, I have a
25, come
I have
over
a
play with us.
P10 Lacone,
Phoenix.
P10 Oceanus, P10 Hell. I'm not a collector. I'm more of a war type person, so I just like P10 my Titans.
Oh, you go full
I
Ed,
just-
is what you're saying, huh?
Yeah.
Nice,
I
dude.
went full Ed. I put my P9
Full Ed.
into my Hyperion, so my Hyperion is now level 60, Prestige 1.
I just got mine to P7.
All right. Well, you're definitely very, very welcome to War Raiders. So, yeah, man, that's cool,
Yeah,
dude.
message,
That'd be great. It's
message
great.
Val.
Yeah, it's great to hear. That people want to have that level of activity in the game. So,
Yeah, I can't just sit down and collect and level every crappy Titan to 60 just to say I got them all.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
I'm not a Pokemon master. I'm sorry.
No Pokemon. Hey, I was waiting for Chance to announce this though, Churro. But today, yesterday I got my Aries, right?
mhm.
And then, dude, I pulled my Titan token and got Sekhmet, bro. I'm gonna get the Warriors ring.
No, dude, you gotta post that video where you get it, man. And just put it in,
I
in
freaking
someone's.
lucked out so hard, dude. It was the all element Titan too.
Oh my
Elemental
goodness!
token, and I pulled Sekhmet, dude.
Out of all things to pull.
I know, dude. It was needle in a haystack moment. No
Honestly,
doubt.
though, that's if you were thinking of quitting, now you can't.
You know I'm not gonna quit.
Yeah, dude, none of us are.
I'm
Yeah.
not one of those fake quitters. When it's time
Oh,
for me to
here we
quit, you'll
go.
know.
I shouldn't have.
You'll
I
know,
shouldn't
and I
have.
will not come. Yeah, I will be done. I'm an all in or all out.
There you go. It's either lights on or lights off. Here we go.
There we
Well,
go.
if you guys want to start it off, we can get a shot going. I don't know if you're drinking anything, Scrub, as well.
No, at 2 o'clock in the morning. No.
I got a little glass of Glenlivet Enigma.
Ooh,
I'm only 3 million behind you, Churro.
dude, Pisces. This is
shared.
yeah. This is the team for you, buddy.
Hey, Ice, did I tell you what happened yesterday?
I've heard it on the streams a couple times now. You have definitely got a lot of VP.
Hey, Pisces, let me ask you something, because obviously, with your free-to-play attitude, your perspective of the game is very different. And I've started asking this question a lot more often, because I feel like this is one of those hidden gems when it comes to cap depletion. Are you a fan of that or no?
Of capping and depleting the land?
Yeah. So it's like down to
depleting.
Yeah, cap depleting. Or would you rather spend the 6 portal stones for a land that you can get more out of, other than trying to meet a minimum as quick as possible and just cap depleting?
Honestly, I cap depleted quite a few lands. Better to cap and like a bonus land, or to raid 2 regular ping pong lands, something like that. But I mean, on the server we're on right now, there was so many just depleted lands that nobody was collecting, and hard to find VP, so I started just cap depleting people.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good point, Pisces. Yeah, I think it's the same page.
Yep.
When you don't have
give
it,
them
cap.
so
Yeah,
long
you
to
do.
collect their land, and then you just cap it if they don't. Like, I'm not about to just let you sit around with lands that have no VP on them just because you don't want to be attacked. At that point, cap the land. If you got a problem with it, take it over my garrison. And my
there's
P10
like
Minerva.
a lot of people with like
Nice, dude, I love it.
Or there's like a lot of people with
That's some of that big D energy right there, Scrub. Big D right there.
No, but that, I again, I love the attitude and point of view that Scrub has, because that's kind of something I've been developing as well, when it comes to meeting a specific minimum in a very dry, very desert-like server. You have to do very extreme measures, and dude, no joke, man, it's like you go from the bottom to the top of the server, and there's just empty VP lands everywhere. And I'm thinking, if I were to go and just cap deplete those, I'm not gonna get a bonus. I'm gonna just cap them and just and get that depletion bonus, which can be in the range of like 7 to 9k. I mean, that's kind of a lot over the the long span of
Absolutely.
The season.
Especially when you can't find anything.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, look, if we're trying to get first place every season, I mean, that's maybe like a hidden jewel that we should definitely take advantage of.
Or you could just use your 6 portal stones and attack their garrison for like 20k VP.
That's true too.
Not necessarily though. Not when you're on a war team. You gotta know the fights you're picking, right, Churro?
Yeah, that's true. But I think Scrub just doesn't lose a lot, so he doesn't give a shit.
I didn't put 18 tokens into Lycone for no reason.
Yeah.
He's gonna be used.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like when you commit 18 Titans to P10 something, at that point it's like, I don't care what you got on your garrison. I'm gonna attack you.
yeah, that is very true, and that is very true, and that is the attitude that needs to be present when it comes to prestige intent anything. It's brutal, dude. It's fucking brutal.
No P10 for me, dude. P7's it. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on which time you're talking about. Hyperion should never go to P10. Never. his skills basically states that he should never go to P10.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
true.
get the 500 damage in armor once the Colossus go away. So why would you want them to stay along for 45 seconds?
Dude, they bring so much freaking damage. Those things are so strong, dude.
But
They
not
are.
at the cost of your army getting 500 armor and damage. I mean, I'd rather have them
No.
alive for 20 seconds than for 45 seconds.
Dude, these things are just tanky. They just keep it going. No, but the P10 isn't getting beaten by anybody, from what we understand.
No, in Legend
Yeah,
Server
it's
1
been-
right now, that EMAC guy, that YSMEPMAK guy, his P10 got taken down.
What
And
is the build online?
Well, that's the guy that got like 6 Beowulfs, all P10, he has 2 Minervas
dear
P10,
Lord.
two, oh yeah, he's the guy that has every Titan in the game at P10. Like none of his
Oh,
Titans are in the
goodness.
P10.
There is somebody named IQ56 who posted a video of beating the P10 on ZALON's SPP in his general Discord chat. So if you want to watch that, it's there.
Wow.
It didn't show his relics though, but I
I
mean, at
have
the
a feeling
time,
some
he was
dudes are doing
pressed.
those
He was
assault
really
relics.
pressed to do battle.
Yeah.
I think they're bringing in some of those like 4-car, assault tokens. Or,
The glitch or
war
something.
core.
Yeah. I
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
How as many experienced players as we know would lose, and out of nowhere somebody doesn't show their relics when they're facing that Titan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I beat a P7. But I looked at the build and I was like, this is a garbage build. I think everybody's going about this Titan the wrong way.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to like beat brute force with brute force, and that's not how you go about it.
Mm. Now, Scrub,
This
when
Titan
you're...
is literally made to kill troops. Like, it's no running out the clock on this Titan. This Titan is literally here to kill your troops, and that's it.
Now,
So it's like you're fighting an attacker.
Yeah. Now, Scrub, my question to you is this. One thing that I've picked up recently in the game is that it is providing, there's relics that provide you troops. Tesseract. What's that one with the Oceanus? The one that gives you like a 50% chance to like get a reinforcement, whatever, right? Do you...
Don't use it.
Yeah. Well, do you feel that in a certain way... Here we have Hyperion, who in your feedback is taking out troops. Do you think that they're trying to find some sort of like quote unquote balance by saying, okay, well, get these relics so that you have the troops, so that this meta defender, even though you're losing, you're gonna get a replacement, or you have a chance for it. Do you feel that can equate or to like some sort of balance in the game?
Absolutely not. I feel like the game is as balanced as it's ever been, because now you got a multitude of defenders, not just one defender on every garrison. Now you can have Minerva, you can have Oceanus, you can have Hyperion, you can have Kronos. Like, at what time in the game could you have multiple defenders? Everybody get the same thing on their garrison.
Yeah, that's
now
true.
You got multiple attacker, you got multiple defenders. So it's the way I'm at each Titan. Every Titan can be beat. Like, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but the developers are not that smart where they make one Titan that's just unbeatable. They're not that smart.
During the Dragon Slayer meta, there was Rostam, Inugara, and Beowulf. Those were the 3 that stayed on defense.
Yeah, but I
I
felt
did
like
not
they...
like the Dragon Slayer meta though.
I felt like the
didn't
Dragon
feel
Slayer meta
balanced.
really introduced this thing of like...
Stability.
Yeah, like durability and just like really killing the clock kind of thing, which is defense in itself. People were ripping on Beowulf and stuff, but like individuals out there, if you're again, if you're in a war team and you're very active, a properly prestige and properly built Beowulf, dude, that thing is no joke. It might not get a green, but you're probably going to be losing everything at the end of that battle, and that in itself is victory.
Down.
Say that again.
I took down 2 P10 Beowulfs today, and I went in with like hand P10, and I taken 1 troop, and you just use the troops he got.
Mm-hmm.
His Twilight Horde. I mean,
Well, like P10 ain't no joke. I mean, Beowulf's an old meta, so yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't a
10
joke.
like
Yeah,
him.
but like but I will say this though, in Beowulf's defense, it's not an easy win. It can take some time. You know what I mean? And if it takes 2 minutes, you could lose a lot in 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna be very curious about that synergy relic when it comes when Beowulf comes around the second round.
All the synergy relics for the Dragon Slayers has just been increased aura, and maybe something to do with their third skill. I mean, he gets more shields, but at the end of the day, I feel like you need to kill troops on defense, not try to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's
I'm curious to see about Ninja.
That's why you see so many garrisons with Chronos on it. It may take me 6 minutes to beat it, and yeah, I may lose some lands, but at least I know I can beat that P10 Chronos.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people putting spearmans on their land, like that's okay. Yeah, you're killing time. Okay, you're killing time so you can attack me. But if my defense holds you out for 6 minutes, I can finish my fight with your garrison first, and then take some of your lands.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice to also hear someone's a new individual point of view of the game too, because we just hear the usual vintage, and everybody else that's in the streams, Pisces, Ice as well. We got Chance, we got House, and everybody that comes live in. To have someone like you, Scrub, that's coming back into the game, knows and has a direction in the game, and is saying it's pretty well off right now. It's a good thing, so
yeah, absolutely.
It's and the thing is that we've all known from the beginning, for those that have stuck around in this game for over a year, have realized that there's a lot of potential in this game, and unfortunately there's a lot of stuff that still hasn't even been implemented that could definitely make it even better.
Well, dude, you gotta have this conversation with Sage Churro when you're on one of the War Raiders, chats. He broke down the business development plan of Natural Motion, dude, unlike anybody I've ever heard.
It's simple. It's money. That's why divine conversion is never gonna go away.
No. Let me break a little further. Dawn of Titans is strictly the training ground for their developers, so that's why so much stuff's left broken and undone.
And that's why I've always said
platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they use it just for development for the other games.
Yeah.
So this is their guinea pig. That's all it is.
And that's exactly why I've always said in my streams that I feel like this is like a project-based game because of the inconsistencies of transitions from one meta to the other. Best meta in this game, War Gods, hands down. Everybody, it's like you used this Titan to take that one Titan out, and you had options and good relics and everything. Unfortunately, then we got the fucking nuclear bomb of Zabava and just reset the entire game. Now things are starting to kind of upgrade and just introduce like a pretty extreme nature of playing this game where it comes to now you have to overcap on certain resistances just to avoid the debuffs so that your defense actually plays a role into the game. You know what I mean?
Vintage on ZALON stream was talking about, is this the best meta? I agree with you, Churro. It's the War Gods era because we had to fight to get 80% melee. We had to find a way to get 95% range. Right now, we literally have max everything. And so there's no relic build strategies, I feel, anymore. It's just you put the relics on, you get from the event, and it's going to last you 4 or 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the fights are a bit boring.
But the debuffs are there for, but it's sad to say the debuffs don't come until you prestige. So it's like you're locking debuffs behind prestige. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating.
Prestige needs a complete rehaul. It was too beta to be introduced because they obviously don't have testers for this game, and they absolutely need it. And even if you do provide whatever active SPP accounts you have available with what new stuff you want to introduce, it's not enough. But focusing on the whole prestige thing, it's busted as fuck. How is it
$900
that
for a P10? If you think about it, it's $900 for a P10. It's
That's
$30,000
ridiculous, dude.
for a Titan. No, look, it's $30,000 for it's 30,000 gems for what a Titan of your element that you choose. So that's 60,000 gems. 60,000 gems is $100 on this game. So you need $900 to get 18 Titans.
I know, it's absurd.
It's just ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
But the problem is, there's too many people actually doing P10 and spending money.
Honestly,
That's
dude,
the issue.
I think I don't think it's a lot of people. I think there's a select few that are doing that, and they're just kind of like crossing their fingers on that. And it's just this game has enough of a following and enough community resources.
Psycho spenders.
No, I'm talking about the what actually keeps this game alive is the fact that it has a community and resources to keep it alive. It's just they just don't focus on that, and it's very, very unfortunate, because if they were to do just a little bit more on promoting this game, and at the same time providing back with the people that give back to the community, this game would blow up like crazy. Because a lot of the people nowadays, the reality with gaming nowadays is it takes financial investment to make your gaming experience live longer. That's just the new, I guess you could say, meta of gaming. You got to put money into the game. However, some people desire and focus on free to play, but you can't lose that crowd of free to play, because that is a very essential part and stuff. And I know my comments are kind of going all over the place because I have just so many ideas coming at me and stuff. But at the end of the day, with this game is the developers really need to listen to us about Prestige. Prestige needs a rehaul. I don't like the idea that it takes a 4-star of the same element to Prestige a Titan to an X level, and I don't like the fact that if I have a Prestige 10 Titan, once it loses its worth, now it's just collecting dust, and those are 18 Titans that just go to waste. I should get something back for that investment of time and resources. So
Preach. Uh-oh.
You gotta think about it. The developers are listening to, I would say, the 10%. There's probably 10% of the people that pay to play this game. So they listen to the pay-to-play players. They don't care about the free-to-play players. Most of the free-to-play players are in, champion leagues and lower?
No. A lot of them are in Masters.
But a crap ton are in Masters, but they're usually in server 3 or server 2, trying to just kind of fly under the radar, so they don't really get their selves kicked in the tail all the time.
Yeah, but if you're
dumbass who got put into the Legend League.
Yeah.
I don't know a guy who's paying for this game that's sitting in Bronze League or Silver League or Champions League. If you're paying, you most likely you're in Legends League. And that's all developers care about. They don't care about free-to-play players. That's why they took away the 4K gems.
Exactly.
And that's why Portal Surge come, once every month and a half?
Don't get Pisces started on that 4K gems.
Yeah, I know.
Even.
No, I think, honestly, that was the stupidest fucking move ever. Getting rid of the 4K gems.
It pissed me off.
Yeah.
Well, they got me to spend again once they got rid of the 4K.
Yeah.
I was gonna join this Discord after Ice left, but I couldn't wait.
I'm sorry, buddy. I know.
Okay, sure. An example.
We got to keep our distance.
You know how much money it cost me?
Restraining order.
Top 2 in a solo war.
I'm sorry, Scrubs. Can you start your question again, or your comment?
Do you know how much money it cost me to get top 2 in the solo war? A month ago, I got rank 2 in the solo war.
You got rank 2?
Yeah, I got rank 2, and it cost me over $1,000.
You're joking me.
I shit you not. But no, because it's like this. Once you spend a certain amount of money, and then somebody gets ahead of you, it's at that point, it's either go big or go home.
Yeah,
Trust me, last time I'd never do that. I was so pissed off. No, it's you become in competition with somebody you don't even know.
Bro, Scrub, are you a football player?
No.
Because you sound competitive as hell, buddy, and I love it.
I am competitive, and that's why. No, I am competitive, and that's why after that I was like, never again. because like I thought I had top 1 locked in for sure. Then that Sunday night,
Top
the guy,
one.
the guy pissed me off because he got ahead of me by 20,000 souls, and then he changed his Titan to like a 1-star, like Runa, or a 2-star.
Oh, that's
And so in my head, he's fucking with me.
Yeah, he is.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend more. And then when I spent more, he spent more. So I know he spent just as much as I did, and then he went 40,000 souls over me. And you know, in Solo War, you got to buy the 24K gems if you don't buy the from the event before.
Yeah, because you want to get that, that 4-star guarantee.
So
Scrub, my goodness, buddy, we need you in War Raiders for sure, dude. If you're this hype about the game.
No, I'm a free to play player now. I'm in the same boat as Pisces. Like
Bro, you've been free to play for a month. We'll see.
I'm free to play as of today. I just finished the Hyperion event Thursday, the first hour.
All addicts say.
I'm free to play now. Trust and believe. I'm now free to play.
Yeah, I'm. You know what, dude? After this conversation, I'll take everything you say serious. So if you try to joke with me, I'll be the fucking gullible person for sure. At the end of that joke, for sure.
No, I legit will never do another event like that because I spent. Well, of course, it was $1,000 on a credit card, but you got to pay that off. You think I was going to use my cash? Absolutely not.
That's what credit cards are for, man. To hide the hobby. All right, let me get the chat real quick, guys. We got Boxer saying hello. We got Pisces saying what's up. Daniel saying Pinche Pisces, which means what's up, Pisces. Pinche is a very universal word in the Latin culture. Pisces.
It sounds offensive.
Pinche is I love you.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, it's like a sucker punch, but like it's a lovely sucker punch. Boxer says his using Cronitos is that okay? That's his name in Spanish. Okay. Austin Bird says, "How much sleep did you actually get, Pisces? Maybe 5 minutes." Yeah, honestly, I need to put. I want Pisces to get back on that crazy like 8K, battle raid for that week because it kept them. I'm gonna read it in Spanish and then I'll read it in English. Saying,
no, we lost Churro.
Churro.
Hold on.
Chorrito.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Okay.
We can hear you, Churro.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you were saying something about me.
That I want you back on that schedule of 8K battles a week because you were having a good sleep schedule.
Hey, Chance, did you hear how much VP Pisces has done? He wants to tell you.
Dude, I wish I knew. If only he would talk about it. I don't know.
What, in 13 hours, 5 million VP?
Atta baby. That's my boy.
Chance, I've been the nicest co-streamer. I just want you to know tonight. Well behaved. Nothing but support.
Nothing but.
You've been a very. Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I'm shoot. Not only did I just skip a stupid intro that I like try to improvise every time, but I got Ice past his curfew, and I'm gonna like milk it.
Big time.
Yeah.
I
I'm
got
gonna milk
a freaking
it.
speaking engagement at 8 a.m. tomorrow. This is pure love right now.
Yeah. So I hope that you
Pure
have some
love.
Pedialyte at home for this one. Actually, I should get a fight going.
Pedialyte.
Or just some lemon water or something, buddy. And I
I'm gonna do
apologize for
something in the
my
morning.
congested, ways. It's just been a fucking crazy week with allergy. Well, as of now,
I know. I'm with you.
allergies.
NorCal sucks right now.
Dude, people don't understand the pollen situation out here in California is pretty
fierce.
gnarly. It's ridiculous.
Fierce.
It's fierce.
It was ridiculous in Pennsylvania a while back. Because literally, you look, and what used to be a road is just completely yellow.
Yeah.
It's all pollen. It's like,
Oh, pollen?
it's horrible.
Wow.
Dude, I get messed
Yeah,
up
that's
off of what got to my, I guess, sinus.
Drugs?
Well, that was the issue back in the day. But in this current time, the new churro, the grown up churro, The mature Churro?
The reborn Churro.
Reborn Churro, who is now
free.
a dad and is responsible. And
Hey, Churro, I'm proud of you, and I
Mhm.
believe in you. And so should you know that.
Dude, after this week, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, your words are really encouraging. So thank you for that.
Churro, I'm serious. Like, you succeeding, like, brings me joy.
Thank you. And I will be very honest, and I hate to be, admitting to this, but I really appreciate your words, dude. I really do. It's been a fucked up week.
In some way, I feel like you're serious right now.
I am not kidding. Even if you're joking, I'll still take that as encouragement. Because this week has been
Churro,
crazy.
If you ever need encouragement, real talk, you can always call me, buddy.
I love how he goes, I hate to say this.
I do, dude. Fucking.
It's a low feeling. When your young dad life sucks, dude. I'm with you, Churro. I get it. Don't
Dude,
worry.
shut up. You're like a year older than me. I'm only fucking 33, dude. Come on.
I'm freaking 38 with 4 kids.
Shut up. You're still hella young. You're so stupid. Don't fucking tell yourself you're
Whatever,
old.
dude.
Yeah, God.
Dude, no, I genuinely am. When you're at the gym and your ankles hurt, you know you're getting old.
Oh, dude.
Like this shit.
Okay, we'll get into that conversation later. Let me get back to chat. Awesome Bird says how much sleep did Pisces actually get? Probably 5 minutes. And then Boxer is asking, and I'm going to read it in Spanish and then I'll say it in English. Este nuevo titán es bueno. Darle resistencia elemental a los granaderos y las tropas que invoca o enfocarse más al daño. Okay, so he's asking, is it best to focus on elemental resistance for the grenadiers and the troops, or focus on the damage that the invoked troops provide?
For which Titan?
For
Hyperion.
Hyperion.
Oh, well, the
Get
way
that.
I'm feeling him is he's going to be nothing but damage and elemental resistance. I don't really care about range or melee resistance.
So it is fair to focus on just making
Get
that
the
the person that
elemental at
attacks you
90.
loses
Yeah.
troops.
Get the elemental at 90, then you can focus on damage.
Well,
Okay.
if you can kill them before they can, kill you, I mean, that's the purpose of Hyperion. He's not meant to defend. Like, he's not meant to defend as in waste time. Like, he's meant to kill your troops, so you should build him as such.
Okay.
Hello, this is
Okay.
Prometheo
Now, with Prometheo being here
in the house.
and always
Uh-oh,
criticizing my
uh-oh.
Spanish, which I know he has better lingo than I could ever have. My
Gringo.
yeah, my
Stephen
translation.
Hawking of DOT has arrived.
Okay. So, Boxer, lo que te recomiendo es aprovechar de que este Hyperion how do I say this? Hold on, let me think. What's the word?
Didn't you get that question last night?
I did. No. He's asking, like, what do we want to focus on with this Titan, which is like elemental resist, or the fact that his army is dealing a lot of damage and take advantage of either of those options. So my answer is going to be focused on saying that you want to take advantage of which Scrub, and please correct me, Scrub, if I say anything, out of opposed to what you were saying, to focus on the fact that Hyperion is going to make you lose troops, so focus on that element. So if that means focusing on critical damage, then do so. Don't go around assuming and expecting greens, but that means that at the end of that battle that might have taken 2-3 minutes, that attacker probably lost its entire army, and that is a win in itself. So now I'm going to try to translate that in Espanol, which is saying the same thing I said last night. So, Boxer, lo que te digo es que este titán hace lo mismo, o bueno, no lo mismo, pero en un sentido casi lo que hace Beowulf. Beowulf hace que desperdicies el tiempo en atacar a él. Hyperion, posiblemente la batalla sea, digamos, 2-3 minutos, pero es garantizado que vas a perder tus tropas. Y en sí eso es ganar en defensa, porque si pierdes tu ejército o tus tropas, Entonces, cuanto más VP vas a perder en el transcurso del ataque cuando estás atacando al enemigo que te está pegando a tu islas y tu guarnición. So, yo te recomiendo que no esperes ver una defensa garantizada con este titán. Pero si te digo que si lo llevas, digamos, a prestigio 7, es garantizado que el enemigo tuyo va a perder su ejército, porque sí da mucho daño. Entonces la persona que va a atacar tu isla o tu guarnición necesita tener el resistencia contra no solo elementos de fuego, pero también de ataque de distancia, which range attack. You can translate that as best you can.
Rangio.
Yeah, that's distance, really. That's not the best way to say range
Churro was
attack.
giving sound advice. He was saying that in order to effectively attack this Titan, you have to have defense against the Titan, and don't just focus on ranged damage being fire damage. Focus on ranged damage being in and of itself a category that you can get resistance to, because ranged damage is the most powerful defensive multiple in the game.
Boom.
The range to resistance, special resist goes up to 95%, which is a 20x defensive factor.
Yeah.
And that's what they added to Hyperion. That's interesting, is that he debuffs ranged defense.
Yeah, especially for those that
range.
P10 him. Those Colossi, actually, they live a lot longer, and their range is, pretty wide. And for some crazy reason, they are actually, I was attacking ZALON's island. I had a P10, and the one thing I noticed about those Colossi, Rangers or whatever, was that they were overlooking whatever berry they had. So it's like they're actually working properly. And the only reason they weren't attacking me was because the last, Omega Storm Maiden, because I went in with Hell. And it's just some, stupid build. I was just trying to kind of get an idea of what that scenario would look like. Being in the trees was what kept them from actually firing. And, obviously lost that battle. But Hyperion is bringing a lot of, very interesting things to defense, where I think they're gradually getting to where they need to. The developers are getting to where they need to be, where it's like, okay, well, if you're going to be attacking me, I want you to lose your army. And this Titan is not only going to allow Dragonfly to carry over and, have a longer, what's it, lifespan for?
Shelf life.
Yes, shelf life, thank you. But, I mean, dude, they're at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get across is that they are listening, and defenders are creeping into the metas. Like,
let's face it, he's a better Ares.
He is a better Ares.
But his skills makes no sense. So if he's a ranger, right? Wouldn't his debuffs at P4 be minus 10 range resist instead of melee resist? And I just feel like they want you as an attacker to have 95 range resist and 80 melee, because you're gonna lose 50 melee anyway once those Colossus go away. So it's like you got to defend against both.
Yeah. The thing that I thought, to add to that comment, I felt like they are taking advantage of like what I call like a natural like glitch, which is like the whole like stickiness of like the battalion units. I think that's what they are trying to milk in this Titan, because when I was attacking that P10 on ZALON's island, dude, I could not move anything from those infernal grenadiers, which is technically like a different version.
Sticky.
They're super fucking sticky, dude, just like the skeletons. And I think that in itself is a new element in the game that people aren't really, aware of, I guess you could say, or whatever. because like the thing was I was trying to like what I was used to with Hell is that like when the maidens get stuck, I spawn a skeleton and then I take them out and they get out. But with this Infernal Grenadier Battalion unit, those maidens were getting chewed up like piranhas, dude. With like it's just they were gone instantly, and I think that they're trying to just take advantage of that hiccup, I guess you could say. Like it's not supposed to be normal where like things get stuck, but it's just part of the game. It's weird.
Oh, and like I think the Ares comparison was kind of retarded on Prometheo's part because Ares is an attacker, and these grenadiers have melee damage, so I think it's a whole different ball game. But what do I know?
Well, I want to say that I love Ares on defense, and I just think that if he would provide Minerva-like, armor to those Spartans, Ares would still be in the meta because those Spartans.
But Ares relied on the front line. He relied on the spearmen to put forth a melee a wall, whereas these grenadiers are built in with melee resist. So it's a whole different ball game.
So it's a comparison of Spartans to corrupted grenadiers that makes it not work?
No, the reason it works there, Prometheo, is because at P7, you're talking about, instead of corrupted grenadiers, the actual grenadiers have the same percentage of melee damage. So that's why it ties up like Can, the ultimate attacker in the game, to make it so that when they get tied up, the other grenadiers do damage.
I still am not a fan of Lycan. I think it's just the glitchiest thing in the game, and I refuse to fucking play with him.
I don't think he works right.
No.
He's frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating because
Why is he frustrating?
He's super glitchy. He's super glitchy. I can't continue like I would say like a consistent 10-second raid for more than 3 battles with him because the game just freezes. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess you could say, what's the word? Crazy theory is that they purposely made him like that so that we are not fast rating and we're more encouraged to fucking spend on tokens. Similar to these stupid ass big maps that we have. And the only thing that we have
those big maps are so annoying.
The rated maps are getting bigger, which is stupid in my.
And the only, yeah, exactly. It's for someone that grinds an event. It's literally a total waste of time. And the only thing that like is hope for that is Everdor, but you have to get him to Prestige 7, so that everything within that map gets obliterated within 5 seconds. And unfortunately, like if you want to like not get the 1.4, then the only way to like really get a consistent flow of souls is constantly using Everdor and losing XP and missing out on 1.4, because there is no other Titan that will raid any land in under 5 seconds, and that means any old school and technically, I guess you could say, quote unquote, new school land. Yeah, it's.
What about Anubis? Anubis does the same thing as Everdor.
He did. The thing with Everdor is that his poison cloud does that same amount of damage, but anything within that poison cloud gets a apex panther. So you don't have to worry about chasing them if they run away from the terror spell. So that was the biggest thing with Anubis. I mean, huge shout out to Prometheo who's here. I ended up using Anubis with golden the scales.
Golden scales
and Mjolnir, and plowing through lands with nothing but maidens. and that's
Yep.
how I got it.
That's awesome.
And it was great. However, then the maps came around, and it just took a little longer because then those big maps purposely had panthers, but the maidens had to chase them. So if they got hit with the terror spell, that's just adding 10 seconds to my battle, which adds an hour or two to my cat pong.
Oh yeah, you're right.
raid.
Spells don't kill single units. That's right.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that does that is the lightning storm spell, and
Yeah.
the OG for that is Thor at this point, because he's got the synergy, Ratty, Smolin, those synergies and stuff, and it just spikes the damage that those spells do.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. This has been a fascinating monologue.
Okay.
But before it recedes into the distant memory, could I just ask the question, since when was Chance advancing intelligent theories on Dawn of Titans and providing expert analysis? I mean, this is a really welcome change in the community. It's not just dick jokes in the rant.
Since you stopped live streaming and somebody had to take your spot there, fucking genius.
See, he may be doing that, but he still doesn't do a good amount of VP.
I don't care if he wants to go flatline on VP. If he's going to tell us, deep analysis on the game that reflects on, nuanced thinking and an understanding that can be shared.
String theory.
Play among others. I will welcome Chance as an official member of the YouTube community and not
Analyst?
just an egotist with a phone.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Prometheo, how's this for nuance, you dumb fuck? Yeah, how's your P10 Chronos doing against a P10 or a P7 Hyperion there, genius?
I don't have a P whatever Chronos.
Yeah, because you don't play the game. No problem. Okay. Glad you're here.
Related to the game.
No, I
just want to
I just had my castle rated today. I was thinking maybe I should throw up a defense, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just let the bubble ride.
Yeah, because you don't give a shit because you're on NTG. They don't give. Yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got a question.
All right, we got Scrub. We got Scrub talking. What's up, Scrub?
So, how do you feel about the RNG that's placed on Hyperion with that new synergy relic for all Fire Titans? How you get a randomized group of troops? I don't really like that.
No.
You might have the Guardians, you might have the Spartans, you might get corrupted Grenadiers. I feel like it should just be more Infernal Grenadiers.
Yeah, but Scrub, why are you concerned about that though? Like nobody's going to be fair.
It's not fair to everybody. Like you go into the battle, you don't know what you're going to get. Like just say somebody attacks your garrison, right? You have Hyperion on it, and it gives you all that relic that calls 4 more units in, and it gives you 4 Infernal Grenadiers, but it gives me 4 Fire Guardians. Fire Guardians are shit. I mean, look at Nephilinus. That's not a meat shield.
No.
Yeah, but you say
it's a fucking joke.
Shit. But like, okay, Scrub. When you start to lose on your garrison, then talk about it. In the meantime, you're not losing.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's just a nice way of having some upside on the relic that is not really under your control, and so I'm totally fine with it because whatever option you get, it's within the parameters of something that belongs on the battlefield.
Okay.
So
okay.
Whatever you're getting, it's like, well, maybe there's a worse option, maybe there's a better option, depending on the context. Right. And in some cases, I mean, maybe you could just say Corrupted Grenadiers are the best result. But there's also, it's a statistical thing. It's like, well, maybe in only half the fights you're getting those Corrupted Grenadiers, and that might swing fights. But you are getting 4 units, so I'd say
and
a good chance you get a mix.
Great point. Like we would all love if it was all Corrupted Grenadiers, but there's a bit of a gamble to it. So whatever.
Okay, this is what I will say. I am gonna be again on board with Scrub. Not a fan of that randomized thing. But I am also on the side of I do agree with Prometheo because what I do believe in is that technique matters more than anything, and my take from what his comment was saying is that sure, randomness is cool. This is what I got, now let me work with it. Prometheo is, and from my experience of talking to him, watching him play, he's a very effective. He's a fucking genius with this game, dude. He's very effective. Yeah. He's not wasteful with resources. So it's like, okay, my battle might have taken 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes mean that I didn't lose troops and blah 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 blah, right? So it was effective. It gave me the positive results, which is a win. Okay, cool. However, the other side to it is like, if I'm a free-to-play player, which Scrub seems to be in now, it's like I don't have time to lose. So it's like I need consistency. So it's like, you know what? Why don't you fucking give me one of each of those fucking troops, and I'll make some shit happen. That's what I want.
Churro, there's a little more to it than that. So
okay,
you got to think of relics in terms of where do they fit in the meta, and it really comes down to what's your weakest slot, generally in any given build. So the ideal build that you're thinking about of 5 relics, what's the 6th relic that goes with those? And, when you have a clear favorite in the 6th spot, then the 5 spot is up for grabs. So, that's the way I used to build out my optimized builds using my spreadsheets, is I would literally go through no relics. What's the one relic that increases the maximum combined product of damage and defense to get the highest power rating, and I would then put that relic in the locked build, and then the second one would go in, and the third one, and so you would see like a definite tier system. But there's also some dynamic shifting going on where it's like, well, you locked in 2 or 3 things, so then the 4th one is different than it would have been otherwise. Look, the game still fundamentally works that way. It's just that you can't model it on a purely dollars and cents health and damage kind of way. So the way I see it is the synergy relic that's giving you extra troops has that synergy as an extra add-on. And I did the Moss Main Pendant event because I wanted the add-on of being able to have Apex Panthers on any Poison Titan that I ever play.
Yeah. And
to go back and play Everdur and have just a little extra bonus and a lot of base damage. And so, I think that it's a good innovation. I think having it rotate among different options is just, if that's your 6th relic and that little bit of extra power you're getting off of the synergy troop dropping is having an impact on your game, I think that's phenomenal if there's a little bit of uncertainty around that, and that can have an outcome determining result. Because if you roll the dice badly, and you get all 1s, then you're getting wasted because you got what the worst one of those options would be. What, Omega Grenadiers? Are they in there?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just get crushed. So it's almost like nothing happened.
Yeah, and, I mean, you want the corrupted, you want the Minerva special troops,
right?
Like obviously, but I mean, at the end of the day, like that should be the icing on the cake for your build.
Yeah,
and it's working that way. But it actually sometimes tips the fight and sometimes doesn't. Then that's just keeping you on your toes, baby. And I think it's it's great.
It just sucks though, but, it just the reality is that this mobile app is the unfortunate guinea pig for this company, yet it's the most supported. This game it's crazy, dude, to think that I still log in every fucking day for the past 4 years to make sure that I don't lose on my dailies. And it's like, and honestly, dude, it's what's 5 minutes of my time to complete my dailies and everything.
You're talking about dailies. I mean, you can hear Churro, Mr. Old School. He's like, yeah, I only worry about my dailies. Dude, I have lived that life of the player out there who knows how many portal stones are sitting there pretty much any given minute of the day and is damn sure he's not going to be hitting 30.
Well, and also Prometheo, we're talking about Churro, who's at like 15 million for the week. But anyway,
Yeah, well, that does count for something.
How many is Pisces
Mr.
at,
I log in for
Chance?
the dailies. Okay.
Thanks,
Right.
guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate the
Pisces doing?
support.
We need a Pisces VP update.
Well, I'm just saying, Churro is not a casual player, but anyway.
Exactly. If he's being casual with one account, then the other one's getting played heavy.
Okay, let me go to chat. Hold your thoughts.
my
Hold your
mini.
thoughts. So a couple hours
Alright,
ago.
Churro, I gotta go to bed, buddy.
No. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, look, I kept you way past your bedtime.
I gotta wake up in 6 hours.
Dude.
All right.
So Ice,
Ice, good night,
since
buddy.
you wanted to know, I'm at 7 million. If you're wondering, Ice.
Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Well done. Good and faithful DFT player.
Ice, we're gonna have this
We are
conversation
proud
with.
of you. We believe
I've
in
only
you.
been on the server for 36 hours.
We believe in you, and dude, I can't wait till Chance and House's stream on Sunday when you give the hour count you've been playing on War Raiders this week. Like, dude, I'm counting down the minutes, not seconds.
Ice, yeah, seriously. Ice, I love you. All right,
Bye,
night.
gentlemen.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Good night.
That was Ice, everyone.
All right, Churro, what were you gonna? Yeah, you were. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get the chat real quick. BMT says, I love Chance, Churro, Ice, and Pisces Shark. And he says number one.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's number one, right?
I can't see the screen, but I know you're misreading it. Anyway,
no,
go on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just see Chance, number one, Churro, number one, Ice, number one, Pisces Shark, number one.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
Pisces supported that would say number one. Yeah. Rocky OK is laughing his ass off for sure. Awesome Bird says I should make mobile game so I can make more money to spend in this one. Or you should just fucking submit a request for a fucking SPP account, because I'm not getting one for sure. Come on, Austin Bird. BMT says 4 kids. I don't have 4 kids. I have 2. I have a 12-year-old and a 1.5-year-old who's fucking gnarly. BMT
He's
says
talking about Ice.
Oh, he's talking about Ice. Oh, okay. They make these new things now called condoms. Yeah, you should have told me that about 1.5 years ago, buddy. Or 2 years ago. Yeah, whatever. Snake Eye says, hey, bro, just went past ya MVP. Thanks for streaming. Cheers. Snake Eyes, that's not fair, dude. Come on. I'm trying. Well, I can't say I'm trying. I don't have the battles to support my my cause. But I was sick this week. Maybe that'll give me some credit. Hey, at least I'm not bottom 3. Pisces Shark says, you probably didn't get what I meant, so I removed it. Hey, Snake. Snake Eye says, hi, Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Thanks for coming in to help a team. Dude, Pisces, you fucking better not leave, dude. Yeah. I know resources are limited for you and stuff. But we got to figure that out. We'll talk off stream. Anyway. Pisces says, no problem. Snake's Eyes says, nice. I'm almost there, 10 mil. You'll pass me before Sunday. We all know that for sure. Daniel says, before they were enemies, now friends. Pinches marcones. No. No te pases, Daniel. Poor connectivity. Prometheo, I can never agree with you because DOT damage percent is fucked up. Daniel, you are right. And the best example is Lycaon. The damage is fucked up. It doesn't even meet up. And there's nothing that should be defending against it, which is stupid.
Yeah,
Soldier.
well, I mean that's the dirty secret behind why I don't do videos, is that, you know, I did a lot of videos around modeling the game, and then when the modeling stopped working, you know, because the game completely broke out of bad programming and failure to, you know, drive forward an engine that deserves to be, you know, built up to support all the great content they've come up with. I mean, you know, it just fucking collapsed under its own weight during the Dragon Slayer meta, and there was no way I could do a video telling you that Zababa was going to win fights the way she did.
Yeah.
Except by showing you how to do it. And there are people who are doing that better than me. The battle videos are completely different art than either the art form of live streaming or what my core audience was, the, you know, breakdown videos where I would put up slides and
but
do the presentation.
The numbers they put up there should not lie, and every time you see a video, it always is different from the numbers they put. I'm just saying that's why the Zababa was broken. That's why like hand is broken. The numbers just make no sense.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Zabava, it was just like, it was just fucked up, man. It wasn't like broken. It was just fucked up. Like that Zabava was too good in this game. It literally was like a fucking nuclear bomb in this game. Like it just completely wiped out everything. There was anything, pre Zabava. It was useless.
So you remember what happened to Hachiman when Zabava came out, and then there was just this like revelation of like, well, not only can she be but Hachiman's just paper in front of Zabava.
Which wasn't fair, man, because Hachiman was literally like the best thing on defense that ever happened in this game. It was fantastic, man. It was like the best code to crack. And it gave you the opportunity to use whatever you had available to you. You know what I mean? I was, to this day, I know Chance will start ripping on me later, but my Titan to go to that was always my favorite was ZEUS. I spent hours, dude, trying to hit islands with fucking like at least, a level 60 Hachi, and I just couldn't crack the code. Again, I'm not the fucking best player in the world, but it was just fun to try.
That's okay.
But it was fun to try, dude. You're using this and you're trying this, and this decision has this counter to it, and it was like a chess game. Boom, boom, boom. And dude, I gave a fucking individual like 10 fucking greens before I cracked that build of a Hachiman. And guess what? Now I had to do it over again, and that was fun, dude. I lost like a shit ton of fucking troops. Mind you, I didn't have.
Word is to describe that meta.
What?
Juiced, baby. Juiced.
Yeah, that's true. I was really juiced.
That was a juiced fucking meta. Juiced.
Yeah.
So when you got Garrison, you could. I was level 18 when the Zabava came out, and I think I hit every level 25 player Garrison with just Zabava, just because I could.
Yeah. Yeah, but Scrub, let me ask you this though, dude. Longevity wise, right? A lot of us in this Discord chat, we're long-term players because we enjoy the game for the collaboration of teams and like mergers here and blah 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 blah. But introducing Titans like that, do you feel, in your experience, do you feel that would hold on to a player long term, or do you feel like it was just like a quick grab and let's see how much we can get out of this individual? Or what did you feel out of that experience of just being able to crack any Garrison?
I felt, it's a lot of different feelings, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt happy because it was revenge, being a low-level player. You always getting picked on, so it was exciting at first, but after the first couple of hours just hitting every Garrison you possibly could, it got boring. But the only thing that keeps bringing people back to this game, and I'll be honest with you, it's the community. It's not the game.
Yeah.
This game, honestly, it's the community. This game, honestly, it sucks because it's all about money now.
Yeah.
It's the thing that keeps people here is the community. We keep each other here.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing.
I blame you, Churro.
Everyone keeps freaking dragging me back.
I always keep bullying Pisces to get his shit together and fucking grind.
That's the only thing. You think Pisces would have did 8,000 battles? You think he just did it for the game because he liked the game that much? No, he did it for the community. He did it
because he's a fucking baller.
Yeah, like he did it for that reason because people was cheering him on. Like, we keep each other going. This game, they do nothing for us. Like, when's the last time we heard from the devs? I'm sorry. If somebody used COVID as another excuse again why they haven't done a live stream.
That's dumb.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm not usually one to jump in front of a train for the devs. But
no.
Am I mistaken in understanding that Hyperion sucked balls when they first dropped him, and they actually listened to the community and made him before the end of the event? When you had a chance to see that they updated it, they updated him so that he would actually be relevant. And now people are actually when I signed on to this chat tonight, they were singing his merits and saying that he's a knockout Titan.
Which he is. Okay, so I say this, they listen to a certain point when it affects their pockets. Because think about it, the Archmages has passed, right?
Yeah.
Are they fixed yet? No, they're not.
No,
They
Crystallis
just sold.
is still.
I just bought Crystallis only because I need her for the Pantheon. But she's broken. She's broken as hell. She doesn't work.
I fucking hate that Titan, dude. That was the worst fucking.
Okay.
I should have just fucking
rename this game officially. I'm gonna rename the game right now. It's not Dawn of Titans. It's Dawn of Arms Race.
Yeah, it is.
That is the whole game.
Who can have the best Titan as fast as possible?
And the developers are the arms dealers. So don't be surprised when something new comes out, because they're the ones who are selling the AK-47s on the corner, and so they're always in the business of war. And the fact is, the best thing that they did to war, is variation and turnover. Because I bet the war people are having more fun right now than they've had, since Zabava came out and crushed everything. And honestly, the Zabava meta was, I have to say, a bit tumultuous in that although Zabava could generally be found, finding a way to crack just about anything, it did take some skill, and people were searching for a counter. See, that's the thing that you don't quantify about the Zabava meta, is that people were doing whatever they could to try to counter Zabava, and she was just like indomitable. And so it was annoying because although they broke the meta, and we had just been building up Hachiman so much, and building up Life Spark, and that was so juiced, baby, juiced.
I mean, what she
it just, all got turned on its head. But now we're kind of back to that, people on the on their toes, like, ooh, what's the next thing? Because that might just be the next turn of the meta that I want to be on top of.
Yeah.
Hey, Prometheo, how are you?
So my friend.
Hey, good to hear you. It's good to hear
Why do
you.
we need
Oh
to turn
my
the meta? Why can't we
God.
just stay with a certain meta for about a year?
Girl.
Why are we always looking for the next best thing? Like, we're never happy. We're never satisfied. That's probably why the devs keep doing what they're doing, because we're never satisfied.
Yeah.
If the Titan is too bad, we complain. If the Titan is too good, we complain.
Either way, it's drama of the hour.
Yeah. And I think,
It's like trying to please somebody who can't be pleased.
yeah, and I think they've been riding that train for way too fucking long. And the perfect example was Hachiman. Dude, during the Hachi meta, we had many varieties of options to take him down. The thing that people weren't paying attention to was that the message was, hey, you guys, like, it's okay to fucking take 2 minutes to beat a Titan. That's still okay. Now we need a defender, and this defender is going to provide you success, because if you build this Titan and you participate in these events prior to it, then you are going to have a better chance of defending. And that's what fucking Hachi did. Hachi slowed the game down because people, dude, honestly, when it came to the Horde meta, the Horde Apocalypse, battles were super fucking fast because the Terror spells were blowing battalion units. The Horde were nothing but just schools of piranhas, just plowing through everything. And people were just got used to just quick 7-10 second battles. But the game was...
Hey, Churro face.
¿Qué pasó, Ochi?
It's good to hear you.
That's what we pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think anybody wants to
Good to hear
spend
you,
the
too.
majority of their time of the day, like, honestly, trying to crack a defense for 6 minutes?
Yeah. That's,
Nobody wants to do that, and that's where the problem comes. Nobody has patience.
Yeah,
we all
that's
want
true.
to beat a garrison in 3 minutes. We're
Yeah.
never happy with the Titan they get out, and that's why they say it's subject to change.
Yeah.
So after you spend your money, they're like, oh, okay, let's change it.
But Scrub, here, this is something that I'm trying to promote in my channel for me, right? Wouldn't it be worth it that they encourage defenders by saying, okay, look, you got a green, okay, you're gonna get random drops into your inventory as a reward system? Because Prometheo and I got into this conversation in my last stream, where this game it only really promotes attackers. You know, you're gonna attack in conquest, you're gonna attack in
that's
assault.
what it's about. You can't watch defense, so why promote defender?
Exactly.
You can't watch your defense, so who cares about defense really? If you get a green, that's fine, but you're gonna beat eventually.
Exactly.
Everybody gets beat eventually, just like in real life. Like there's always somebody bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
Like everybody can be beat. You can be the biggest guy in the world. Somebody can beat you. If they can't beat you, guess what? They can shoot you.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say just in real life, somebody's gonna be beaten up, and I was like, wait, where's this going?
No, my question, or again, I'm just trying to get Scrub. I'm honestly just trying to get your perspective because your first time on the stream. I always like to hear people's feedback, and anybody that's watching at a later time, it's probably always a good thing to just hear someone new, their perspective. But I'm saying, like, how more motivated would you be to participate in a meta defender if you knew that defender being meta, whatever prestige you take it to, but if it gives you a green, wouldn't you feel more motivated to be active in this game if you were rewarded for that defense success? No,
because the game is still the same thing. Like, it's nothing new. Like, we do the same thing every day. It's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. We literally get on, we raid for VP. There's no extra activities in the game to do with your tight ends. Like, it's nothing to do. It's conquest every month. There's alliance wars every week. Like, what else is there? Like, I mean, I'm going to still play because it's entertainment for me. It's something I enjoy. But it's just like, come up with something new. Yeah. It's like they gave up and they're just going to push out new titans from different mythologies and sometimes reskill titans because they're running out of ideas. Yeah. So bring back raid boss, bring back throne wars, bring back anything. I don't bring back something.
These guys were running out of ideas before they ever had an idea.
I mean, it is
back when the original release of Odin came
that was
through,
terrible.
People thought that they were completely washed up.
Yeah. The hype for Odin, honestly, I've never seen hype in this game like anybody, listening.
Oh my God.
I've never seen any other hype like that. And when people got defensive rolls on their archers and defensive rolls on their maidens from Odin being the most hyped Titan ever, I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Okay, look, you say that, but I actually kind of missed that because at least Titans were different. Now, every Titan has the same skill. You get the Titan.
Oh, no, it was the worst. You could do a whole event for the big meta Titan and then come away with just complete garbage, like armor.
So in a way, RNG was kind of. So you say RNG was bad. So you like that everybody has the same Titan with the same skills.
Yeah, I do.
But wouldn't that just emphasize the importance and which is the reality of this game, that relics is what really makes, this game happen?
Yeah, but now here's an idea I'm going to throw out there. I know that it's dumb to think the developers are listening, but developers, here's my idea. Okay, it's kind of boring that all our Titans are the same. Well, what if there was a buff that you could activate for all your Titans that lasted for, call it, a week, and whatever buff you chose, you were stuck with the whole week, and there were, call it, 6 different choices, one for each of the pantheons or something like that. Wouldn't that be interesting if we could all see who chose what buffs they wanted? Because you could just make one of them offensive and one of them defensive and see, who's going hard on offense, who's going hard on defense, because there's going to be a choice.
That should be every event. It should be 2 Titans offered every event, attacker and defender, and it should be like a choice. Either you want an attacker or a defender. It shouldn't just be alliance war for attacker, alliance war for defender. That's not what I need right now.
They could introduce that as something where at the beginning of the week you have a choice between one or the other Titan, and that whole week is a war between those 2 Titans. And each of them gives you some buff. You know, I mean, there's things like that they could do in this game that would be interesting. You know, so that you pick your side and then you're stuck with it. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, that would be, honestly. I actually agree with that. I wouldn't mind having a choice, not just, you know, like, it was one event where you could pick, it's like it gave you a token and you could pick an attacker or a defender, or was it a fire or ice titan? I forgot. It was weird.
I think the important or the takeaway is just, you know, empowering the player, you know, allowing them to choose. That's
want to make choices.
Yeah.
And they want their choices to matter.
Yeah.
That's what this game is all about, is that it's a big pain in the ass to get things in the game, and then, you know, you're stuck with them. And so unless you're either playing Supermax where you're getting everything all the time, or you're making choices and you're choosing where you invest your energy. And, you know, if you chose Necromancer, God help you.
Jeez, dude, that was the worst investment ever. I literally, dude, I saved every fucking ranger drop and leveled them just to make sure that I was able to get that thing, you know, maxed, because I knew that the next meta defender was going to be a ranger and void. And I was like, I know it. I just got to save it. Save. I think it was from when Rostam was released. I P1'd him, and then I just hoarded all void prestige food up until Necromancer, and was able to take one Necromancer to P10 and the other one to P1, and I got maybe a month out of that. And after that, it's just been fucking water, dude. It's just terrible.
Right. Yeah, hell wiped Necromancer.
Yeah, it's crazy, because no matter how much lightning resistance you put on, it's
not enough.
It's not enough. And even if you max range resist, and it's just, and again, I'm gonna go back to what I've said earlier in the stream and prior streams. This whole project based thing with this game, and the inconsistencies in transitions from well-built Titans to meta Titans. I mean, dude, I P10'd Hell, and I was like, I'm P10'ing Hell because I know I'm going to get a lot out of her in the long run. She's going to be successful in Assault.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be successful in Conquest. And if I just need to grind an event and I just need a good flow of souls, that's my go-to. I've tinkered with so many different builds, and Hell is just constantly successful. Whoever designed her, phenomenal job. Best reskill in this game.
A long time ago, trust me. He designed her, and they said, "You're too much of a forward thinker. You gotta go."
Dude, Hell is no joke. It's just crazy. Like, I was like, you know, I think, I don't even know when I P10'd her. I think I did it on stream. Probably not. I don't remember. But the point is that, like, after a month of like P10'ing her, I was like, you know, on my streams, I was like, I don't think it's worth it anymore. And I was like, wait, maybe, you know, anybody coming in who has the prestige food for it, and, you know, is maybe a collector, a casual player, this is the one Titan to definitely P10, because you're getting the most out of it. People are fucking finishing Assault in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, even using 1 stars, just because she is so, I don't know if it's not just consistent. She just deals the damage to it. I mean, for me, it's crazy because, like, I have a different build that I've been toying with, and the only way I've been successful against Oceanus, for example, is focusing on the skeleton build. So I'm using Staff of Despair and Ancestral Heart, because
no.
Yeah.
Dude, Ancestral Heart, come on, Curse Ring.
Well, yeah, Curse Ring, I should have used that. I didn't
For
even think
the
about it.
range resist, melee resist, and elemental resist.
Yeah, but regardless,
Curse Ring
I don't
is
go
so
into
ridiculous.
those battles thinking that I'm going to beat it quick, because it's not, because of those free spells. And again, look, Oceanus is a fucking great defender, dude. He's doing what he's supposed to do, which is just kill your clock. So you just I mean, if I go in with all maidens, I lose them, guaranteed. But, you know, you just time it right. It's like, okay, I need hell to go this
Dude,
way.
I had so much success playing with Axes of War, Staff of Iron, Staff of Despair, Curse Ring.
Council thing.
No, I wasn't using that. This is before
Wow.
that. Cursed Ring, Warrior's Ring, Banner of War. It was the tankiest damn build, and my skeletons were like a wall of bone. And I still had enough rage spells that I was just powering through everything.
It's just, you know, the thing is, again, in this game, they know how to build good stuff, right? Example, again, hell, phenomenal reskill. Best reskill ever. As an attacker. Chronos, phenomenal defender. Dude, if I could P10 him, I would P10 him on the spot. I think he's fantastic. I love his synergy.
With him does not work. It's broken. The troop health and Titan health it's not activated. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I took it off. The health is still the same on the Goliaths and Chronos.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to take out those Omega, you know, Goliaths that quick. And they deal some damage, and it's just, again, dude, shit's fucking busted, man. It fucking sucks. But, you know, the thing is, they know how to make good things. It's just, again, dude, they don't have, you know, an old comment that has been neglected and needs to have the appropriate attention is they need game testers, man. Okay, you know what? If you want to use ZALON, and just give them the fucking right relics at least, and, you know, on time. Just put the fucking post on a Monday, and you guys could get some fucking free game testing, you know, 2 days before you release, you know, the Titan and stuff. But, oh man, I don't know. Anyway, either way, the point of this conversation is that there's a lot of potential in this game. For anybody that's new, you know, you have a good community of people with individuals, with teams, alliances that have great resources. And, you know, we're just trying to have a good time, dude. And we find ways to make this game just stay alive. It's a great community. Everybody's just having a good time. And, well, I will be honest, there are certain douchebags out there that just talk a lot of shit and cause a lot of drama. But I mean, you know, I'm sure people that work retail understand that too. But this game has a lot of potential, man. A lot of potential that hasn't even got introduced yet.
I support what you said, and I nominate ZALON as community representative in his capacity as professional game tester.
Yeah.
Yes. Also need somebody that's going to tell them when they're wrong.
And you know what though, I will piggyback on what Prometheo's saying, and as a person that, you know, will host a stream and has a little bit more leniency with how they promote their streams, ZALON has always, not only it has kept it very well balanced. It's very difficult to cater to a very opinionated crowd, and unfortunately there have been you know, situations where people have crossed the line. But for someone that has kept it consistent that long, dude, honestly, no joke, yeah, man, best representative we have in the community is ZALON for sure. He keeps his streams, you know, family friendly, you know, consistent. He doesn't take it as a joke, and I not only do I appreciate it as a fan, but it's also a very good influence too, man. You know, I love to stream. It's a creative outlet. I have a social interactions in a constructive manner, and it's not always easy. Unfortunately, you know, there's a little bit more craziness in my streams, and but for someone to be able to keep it consistent like that for that long, it's good shit, man. It's great stuff. Let's see. Daniel says Pisces find a new alliance. He did find it. No, don't join Jack Alliance. Zabava was good if you had a 5-star relics. Well, any Titan's really good if you have a 5-star. He's asking about one of the other guess, caballito. Soldier, what's up, buddy? I apologize for reading your message so late. We've just been having very constructive conversations tonight, man. Just a lot of stuff on the plate for sure. Daniel's asking, when are we gonna get new DG Titans? Honestly, I think we won't see anything until like either mid to late September. I think right now what they're trying to do is, and this is my sincere and transparent comment, I think they're just trying to find ways to really deplete people with their DGs. I just think everybody just pump the brakes and just save your stuff, and wait till September. If it comes earlier, even better. Soldier says devs are Stark Enterprises. Yeah, for sure. Iron Man 1 for sure. Selling what is it? Crazy explosives. Daniel says you need a defender who can defend, and an attacker that can also defend your castle. I hate the she 2 times defense, 2 times attacking. That's garbage. I guess you're.
Down.
Oh,
I
it
mean-
means Titan being locked into a certain category, attack
Yeah.
or defense. Yeah,
You-
it makes.
That makes sense, Daniel. It does, because I mean, for example, 300 armor, 2 times on defense. Well, why don't you just make it 600 armor period, so I could use it on attack and defense? You know, like I don't know. I don't know. I for me, Ian Gura is a cool Titan because she had the corrupted Panthers. But the only way I got the most out of her, when it came to grinding an event or like trying to get some souls, was when that synergy of the Amber with that one corrupted troop on it, it gets summoned at the start of battle, and that helped me grind through an event because that Panther is really fast, so it would go through battalion units really quick. But I hate the fact that, like, in order to level that thing up, I have to lose troops, but the skills make it so that the troops last longer, but the battle isn't quick enough so that I could actually invest my time into the grind. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. It's too much. I think it's Eti, maybe. If I'm saying it incorrectly, please correct me. It says, always thought there should be some reward for defending. Yes, there should be. But people would take advantage of it by hitting the low-level Titans. You know what, though? Even if they do create some sort of reward system for defense, just like attack, there's always going to be an exploit. People are always going to find a way to take advantage of it. But either way, there needs to exist a reward system for defending. And the only reason I encourage that, and I would love to see it, is because I want this community to stay active. A lot of people, and it could get to the point where individuals will avoid certain metas because that meta may be enhancing or promoting defenders, but I'm not getting anything for a green on my my log. What I should get is like maybe okay, let's say you're not going to give me anything in my inventory like relic drops, but if my VP land defended successfully, well, why don't you make it so that VP land will generate more VP quicker? I mean, something like that. There's ways around it.
How far are you into this event, this Hyperion event? And Prometheo, are you doing this event?
I'm not that far. I think I'm at maybe 3K right now. I got to do some serious grinding.
Wait, you're passing on the next Minerva, Prometheo?
I don't play defense.
See,
And see, that's the problem with this game. Some people just feel like defense isn't valuable at all. So it's like, why play defense? Like, why defend when you can just attack?
I almost feel that
I have
assault.
every one of my lands in ping pong mode all the time,
Yeah.
and it's glorious.
And if you want to avoid getting your garrison hit, all you have to do is just drop 500 gems. You get a 24-hour bubble. Just don't log, just log in, just collect your dailies or whatever, Yeah, no, I think there needs to be a reward system for defense. This game, the thing is,
No incentive to the.
actually, you know what? That's a better word, Scrub. It's more of an incentive, and
So
I think-
here's a question. It's an idea. If one of your lands successfully defends, it gives like say a VP land. When you go to collect, there's an extra 500 with it.
yeah.
Like some sort of boost to the number. I haven't thought of what the garrison would get.
The garrison, I think, it obviously would be a discussion in itself. But I mean, honestly, really, like if the garrison is successfully defended, you're not losing BP, and that is a reward in itself, because obviously then you don't become a liability for your team. And for those who are in a war team, you understand what I'm saying. You don't want to be a reliability where it's like you're losing 26k every fucking hit. That's huge, dude. You know what I mean? Because you can grind as much as you want, but if it's like, hey, dude, you need to fucking get the defender, and I think I feel that the incentive would be like, hey, I'm not a hindrance to my team, and this game is huge on team building and team play and everything.
Only for VP and Alliance Wars, like that's the only that's why I said bring raid balls back. Like, bring that back. It was team involved. Like, bring team activities back. Or what's the point of being on a team?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, I think that being on a team is just more like you're just. It's what's I call it? I call it a lost trade, which is loyalty. Some generations don't understand that. Other generations like, hey, you know what, dude, I said this, and I'm gonna stick to my word up until I complete it, and then I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean? So and I think that this game attracts people that are loyal to their team. Any social game, shooters are like that as well. I'm sure there's a lot of teams out in Call of Duty games that are like focused on just keeping the game the team together, because that's your creative or your distraction or your outlet or your fun, whatever. So
how about this, Prometheo? What could this game do to make it more active?
What could the game do to make us more active?
Make you more active. Just say players that have used to be active that slowed down a little bit, because I feel like you have slowed down.
Well, I've been busy, so there's that. Look, I think that the game is on a better track now, but it's hard to quantify until there's a release and you see how it affects things. So I think, in terms of what the game is doing, like I just opened a 250 Portal Stone pack, and I think that the increased amount of Portal Stones in the game is a good thing. I think that there should be more free currency given, and especially more just totally free element tokens. Like, here's a void element token for you. Here's a fire element token, because we value you as a player and we want you to be able to afford to prestige this Titan when you get into level 60. I mean, those little things would really make people feel a lot better.
Yeah,
I 100% agree with that. I think that Assault and Conquest are the essential events in the game at its current time that need to have those tokens available. And the reason, obviously, for those listening, that we present these ideas is because we're trying to figure out like what quick fix can be presented. Because again, prestige is now, I would say,
mandatory.
Yeah, really, really mandatory. If you want to, yeah,
anymore level 6.
Yeah,
nothing.
It's nothing on defense. If you want your defender to be successful, it has to be P10, because you're only getting a starting point at level 60. You just unlocked the basic skills at this point. When you start to prestige, you start to add layers. That's prestige. And I think also prestige is something weird where it's like kind of like a delete like feature where it's like, let's just get all this shit out of the fucking, cache for everybody. Just get
I feel like you should be able to get Titans back from, so this way, just say you prestige 10 to Titan, right? And now that Titan is no longer valuable. I feel like you should be able to take 18 Titans out, maybe not the same ones, but 18 Titans out or 18 tokens out, and put them into something new. So this way it's not being wasted once that Titan is not valuable no more. Because what you're going to do, you're either going to use that Titan into somebody else, or you're going to use that Titan for prestige food for the Titan. Like,
yeah. And again, we've said this earlier, we're going to keep continuing to promote this. For example, right now, Necromancer P10, the worst investment I've ever made. And I thought it was going to be the best fucking thing ever for a long time. And it technically should have been, because Horde on defense should be really good because it can chew up your army. However, it's similar to Oni. It's just too spread out. It's not specific. It's not enhancing one powerful troop. It's just covering too much ground. And you can't get the Backrugger, just fucking useless, dude. It's like having a fucking corrupted Goliath. Hell just chews right through them, dude. It's not worth it. It's stupid.
It's 19 Titans that's going away.
19 Titans. 19 Titans. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. However, as I guess you could say faithful player, as someone that's just trying to find, common ground and just trying to get something out of the 19, at least give me fucking 10 back, dude. So I could at least get it, so that P10 Necromancer can take the next Titan to what, P7 at least? That makes, dude, because the reality is, for those who spend money in the game, and that's going to be a real thing, and content creators that are honest with the community, we talk about this kind of shit because you all work for your fucking dollar, and that's just how it goes. I'm not going to go to work for you, and you're not going to go to work for me. So it's like, you bust your fucking balls to get your fucking dollar. So it's like, is it worth my $10? You know what I mean? So it's like, if I dropped $110 for this fucking 8-bit character, then why the fuck aren't you giving me at least half of it back? You're not losing anything because you're going to keep getting money out of me regardless, because you're encouraging me to constantly play the game. And that just means,
earning money.
Exactly. So it's just very confusing as to why honestly, dude, look, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. It's so bizarre to me that this game isn't as blown up as Raid Shadow Legends. That game fucking sucks. It's not fucking fun. It's literally, I could fucking pay $60 and the game will auto grind for me. A real gamer loves the grind, and this community are a bunch of grinders. They love to invest their time and love to manage what they're doing. This, again, there is so much of an opportunity in this game available, and it's just not getting taken advantage of. And yet they introduce these things so that, the biggest mistake. I can buy my divine gems. It's like, well then, you're gonna get 6 months out of a person. What the fuck? What the fuck for, dude? That's not what this shit's about. Like, this shit's about okay, cool. I got my 50 players. We're all a good team. We're gonna try and make this happen, and we're gonna grind it out. We're gonna fucking coordinate, and it's a social experience. It's good stuff. But when you introduce things like prestige, and it's not been tested, now I have to have 19, 20 of the same fucking element to take this one Titan from P1 to P10, only for it to last for like a month. It's like, come on, guys. It's unnecessary, and it's and frankly unacceptable too. But now I will say this for all those listening for the first time. Yeah, we've been kind of ranting, giving some constructive feedback. This is a great game to play. It's got a good it's got a great community, a lot of fun resources, and people are very open to just have a great time. So if you don't want to waste your time, I highly suggest you fucking play this game, get on a good alliance, learn the tricks and trades, and then just have a good time, man. It's fucking fun.
Okay, so I just went to their website to see. I just really went to the Natural Motion website to see how many games are there, fumbling around with. And I can literally only see 2. The CSR Racing 2 and Dawn of Titans.
Yeah, dude, that racing game is the one that's making the money. It's just kind of bizarre. I don't know how that fucking works.
I know, but at the end of the day, it's only 2 games. Like seriously, it's 2 games.
Yeah.
You should be able to. The amount of effort you're putting into that racing game, put into Dawn of Titans.
Dude, it's honestly, look, if I don't know how much it takes to make an ad commercial. Let's say it just takes like fucking like $1,200. They're gonna make that up 10 times more if they were to have something on Instagram or on TikTok or on any social platform. Present himself, you know what I mean? This game's solid, dude. This is a good fucking game. It's a good game. You have a good community. You got resources. You can figure out what's best for your build, what Titans to work for. You can, if you don't want to be on a war team that's pushing for these, minimums, then you can just be on an event team, or you can just be a casual player, chilling in the background, just having a good time. There's so many options. And on top of that, dude, I don't know a lot of, mobile apps that have great graphics like this game does. Because right now I'm reflecting this stream on the big screen, and it looks fantastic, dude. It's fucking cool.
So, I would like to butt in a little bit.
Yeah.
They are doing Dawn of Titans and the other game, but maybe y'all forgot they're also working on a new game for called Star Wars Hunters.
Yeah, but I mean, they made 21 million with 10 million in the first quarter of 2017. Where's your money going? Like, come on. Like, I bet they're using the money that they make from this game and putting it into other games.
Well, yeah, the whole point is any sort of money that comes in goes into a large thing that goes towards projects. That's how it is. And for Dawn of Titans, there's budgets, but they should really do more for Dawn of Titans. But I don't know if they have to keep an eye on contracts and stuff. So.
Whoa, no, it says Dawn of Titans earns $400 a month, totaling $6,000 a year. That's a lie. I spend $500 a month by myself.
Yeah.
Churro, thank you for streaming. I'm out.
All right, Prometheo, thank you for your feedback, man. It's always great to have you on the stream, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. Have a good evening.
All right, good night, bud. Let's see. Soldier says I'm good, just grinding these games. Soldier, thank you. If you're still here, I apologize for reading your message so late, but thank you for being here, bud. It's late. Jeez Louise, man. Etty says, for the people that aren't in top 3 Legends teams, every week Prestige is even more difficult, and that is definitely a game turnoff. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a game turnoff.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I can't say anything other than I 100% agree with you. Um, I don't know. I mean, sure, use this game as a guinea pig, but you could get more out of this game than the games you are trying to invest in. If I will say this, if that Star Wars Hunters game would be anything similar to this game, then yeah, obviously I would hop over there quick because I love Star Wars, and you know
It's supposed to be like some sort of arena fight with Star Wars characters and stuff.
sounds like Trials of Power, dude.
I'm looking forward to it. What?
Yeah,
Oh.
dude. Remember, like, you know, like arena fights? That was Trials of Power.
Yeah.
So if
It was
you never
more
know.
of your Titan and troops versus a complete entire army. This is, you know, I don't know how many people at a time, but it's like equal ground or something.
Yeah.
Unless they like add like, you know, regular troops that, you know, each side get after like so much time or some sort of reward. I don't know. I look forward to it. I'm hoping to get more news about it. I just remembered it about 20 minutes ago about
Yeah.
Star Wars Hunters.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and if I'm not mistaken, you're not the most decorative or devoted Star Wars fan, so it's nice to hear that, you know. And I mean, that's fine. Maybe it wasn't something it wasn't your thing, but for someone that isn't a devoted, you know, Star Wars fan, and to get excited from it that's a great thing.
I mean, I've never been able to watch any of the movies
Get out.
or the TV series,
Oh, Pisces, what
but
are you? Come on, dude.
eh,
Like-
but I mean, I can't deny how cool it is, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Technically, you don't have to watch the last 3 movies.
Oh, there.
Just
Oh my god, dude.
and you're a
Dude,
real fan.
You honestly, bro. Scrub, let me say something right now. Good timing on that comment, because you would have set Prometheo off on another tangent, dude. On the fucking sequel trilogy. That sequel trilogy was just fucking garbage, dude. It was pathetic. I don't even want to think about it.
Thank you. 'Cause
Yeah, it was just
I grew up on Star Wars, so I hated the last 3.
no. The
Like,
last
I
3
don't-
make no sense. They had no place in anything
Like-
Star Wars. It was just fucking
Yep.
stupid.
So, like the last season of Game of Thrones, I just don't acknowledge it.
Okay, let me say this. This is what pisses me off. And I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible. I am all for women empowerment, all about it, absolutely. Chicks, cool. What I don't like is the fact that they're milking it to try to get some success out of it, and that's what I felt about the last 3 Star Wars movie. Oh, it's the leading character is female, so she's gonna be fucking badass. No, dude, that's not the fucking point. And on top of that, you guys haven't even fucking scratched the surface of what this chick could potentially be. Similar to Captain Marvel. Shitty ass fucking movie. Captain Marvel should have been fucking wiping the fucking floor. And you guys fucking make these chicks just look cute, and they fucking have these fitted fucking suits. It's like, it's fucking stupid. And that's what pisses me the fuck off with all these fucking
sassy
movies.
ass. Seriously?
It's pathetic, dude. And for any, you know, specifically oriented female listeners, the comics do the girls justice, and the films do not even scratch the surface. The shit that fucking Captain Marvel would do to Thanos would be a fucking joke. She would fuck that fool up quick status, dude.
Infinity Gauntlet or not, she would have won.
She would have won that fight in a fucking couple clucks and lights out Thanos, dude. And Thanos is a fucking deviant of the Eternals, which is a fucking big detail no one fucking pays attention to. Captain Marvel don't give a fuck, dude. She would have showed up, clucked that full 2 strikes, done. And what happens? The movies do this stupid thing where they milk the money, so the first film sucks, and the second one actually finally does something. Unfortunately, again, it's probably not going to do anything in the future. But that's just my rant, and I'm gonna stop there because if I keep going, I'm gonna sound stupid as fuck.
You know, hurt somebody's feelings.
Mm-hmm. But ladies, y'all, you ain't been done justice in a long time in these fucking stupid ass films. And Black Widow, don't even fucking get me started with that fucking film.
Oh please, I didn't even watch it because I just heard it was bad.
Mm-mm.
At this point, I'm not even gonna waste my money on it.
Don't worry, no. I hope dude, let me tell you something right now. White women are beautiful, but Scarlett Johansson is something else. Something else. Beautiful specimen. Man, that film didn't do her no justice. It was pathetic. And she was
Actually, is it on Disney Plus already? No, it's not.
It was, and I ended up paying like the $40 for the premium thing, which was like gonna get you access to the film. But then that shit broke contract with Scarlett Johansson, so she ended up fucking suing Disney for it. I guess they weren't supposed to release it on Disney Express or Disney something.
Yeah, it's on here for $29.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So so she was like, "Hey, that wasn't part of my contract, so y'all need to start paying your dues and stuff." And Disney's like, "Oh, okay, let's go to court," as they always do.
Of course, because you can get it tied up in court forever and don't have to pay her.
Yeah, those fucking bastards, dude. Those guys, they have their shit together, man. All right, let's go to chat real quick. Awesome Bird, we had that discussion last night. Yes, we did. Eddie says, I left that stream when that shit started up. Oh, okay. Forgot what I said. It was... Pisces says, what was it that you agreed with me about? Typical Pisces.
Typical Pisces.
See, here's the thing. I have Discord up. I have the stream up. I have Dawn Titans up. I also have another game up that I'm grinding on.
Damn, dude.
So I really forget almost everything.
It's all good, Pisces.
Oh, Star Wars. Oh, my God. See? She left when you said you didn't watch Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. I was actually really surprised with that. And I was like a little bit offended because, Pisces is a very well-rounded individual. But he's like, I haven't seen Star Wars, and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to throw up right now.
I've never had access to the movies.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the...
I've never had access to a streaming service that has the movies. Don't blame me.
I can't believe you're an individual that's walking the surface of this earth that didn't see the season finale of Mandalorian season 2. Oh my God. That shit was like...
I've seen the commercials for it, but that's it.
Dude, honestly, that's what Sabava should have been on this game. The positive fucking reset. She should have been a fucking DG Titan.
Yes, because with that introduction, they really just canceled out the last 3 movies. Like, I'm so glad they brought Luke in. Even if it was CGI, it's a tribute to Mark Hamill.
Exactly, and I'm gonna say 2 things. One, anybody that fucking complained about the graphics, you're a piece of shit because you're ungrateful as fuck. And 2, if anybody talks shit about Star Wars Theory, you're a piece of shit as well. Because that guy has fucking done such a great thing for the Star Wars community as a content creator. And, even one of the higher ups in Star Wars ripped him on social media. And I thought that was the most disgraceful thing anybody could ever fucking do to a person. Mind you, this guy, yeah, sure, he's got an X amount of fucking followers and he makes money off YouTube. But the fact that he sits down and reads books and informs himself and educates himself on Star Wars is like, dude, you know what, dude? I'm glad you fucking make a business out of it. And for what's this fucking Pedro? No, not Pascal. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm getting tired. But either way,
Grew up a mile from the Ewok Forest, but that's on the moon. What are you talking about? The forest is not on Earth; it's on the moon. I refuse to believe.
Star Wars and grew up on a mile from Ewok Forest, but I can't handle the all new movies.
Yeah, hey, can't handle.
I thought that forest was the redwood forest over here in California.
What's the name of those trees? Yeah, the redwoods. Yeah, I'm tripping. Sequoias? No.
I think you're right. The sequoias. Endor. Yeah.
Yeah, the moon of Endor. That's right.
Yeah.
That was on Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm,
yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Damn, Pisces. How do you not know this? You know what? Put down the game. I don't care if you got to go to a legal site. You got to go watch those movies.
It's NorCal. It is NorCal, yeah. Oh yeah, NorCal's got beautiful trees out there, man.
How's the weather in California? I heard it's different from the East Coast. It's been nothing but rainy over here and lots of flooding. How the weather's out there?
Honestly, dude, it's. I think the best way to really describe it, it's kind of scary and unpredictable. It's almost become like a business almost, in the sense that's like, there's gonna be fires in July and August, but it's like, why? Like, just stop fucking throwing your cigarettes out of your car windows. But when people start to do the research of why that fire was started, it was like, that shit was done purposely, And
I thought it was just so hot out there that the ground was just so dried up. Oh, for some reason, I thought all the fires in California just started naturally. But, okay, you said cigarette.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, naturally, no. Dude, there's a lot of water out in California. It just doesn't make sense why there's so many fires. It really doesn't. And I am not a fan of it. We're hearing about certain dams getting purposely drained, and it's like, why? We're in a fucking shortage. But the reality is, though, dude, let's see, we're in 2021. I was born in 86. My summers from I could best recall, which would be like 90, 95, 95, 2005. We saw rain in the summer at least twice, right? And then I specifically remember that the 2 weeks that we have off in the winter, which is like, from into transitioning into the new year, those 2 weeks were always thunderstorms. Like, it was always raining those 2 weeks of Christmas break, which would be like the tail end of December into the first part of the new year. And that's how it was growing up. It was always raining in December into the new year. But over time, that started becoming less and less, to like, dude, like, it never rains out in California anymore. I think the last time it rained out here, we're in August?
Yeah.
Last time I saw rain in California, in the Bay Area, jeez, dude, I don't even know. Maybe February, maybe, and that's just pushing it. And we're not talking about like 2-3 days. It's like sprinkles. Yeah, it's rain. Like it's not even like enough to consider it rain, because it's just so scarce. It's I don't know if it's related to whatever people think it is, but it is not raining out in the Bay Area a lot. I mean, mind you, it'll be October, and it'll be like sometimes 85, 75, and that wasn't the norm. I knew that by October I was wearing a hoodie. It'd be pretty cold. But now it's like I'm still sweating balls in October. You're still sitting in traffic. It's fucking congested as hell, and you're still sitting in traffic. It's like, it's hot as fuck. So it's really, really bizarre. And frankly quite scary.
That doesn't sound too good. Like no rain for that long. Nah, we're complaining out here on the East Coast because it's been nothing but rain and just humidity. When it's not raining, it's hot and humid, and when it's not hot and humid, it's raining. So it's like we're getting rain constantly.
Man, if we could get that, like at least for here's the pattern for sure. Let's say we're gonna go into the rain season if it ever fucking happens. We won't get rain for more than 3 days consecutively. It's not gonna happen after that. The fourth day, it's dry as hell. And then we'll get like another 3 days, and then maybe like a day, and then it's just months of no rain. And, you know, there's specific highways. I grew up, you know, driving up and down, and there was certain, like, stops that we would go to as kids. You know, like, you know, fruit farms and stuff like that. And you would see, you know, certain lakes and stuff. But yeah, man, as I grew up, you start to see where, like, the water levels were just very gradually decreasing. And it's like, holy shit, that entire section of that freeway, which was a huge fucking lake, is like down to, you know, a fourth of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on with California, but you know, water shortage out here for some weird reason is a real thing, and we are not seeing rain enough.
Yeah, I can just see. I know people running their sprinklers like to keep their grass green. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, look, dude. Anybody out there who, you know, regardless across the pond, anybody, you know, outside of this country of the United States, the reality with this country is that they're always trying to make a quick buck out of you, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody out here is trying to find a way to avoid, you know, getting ripped off. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because a lot of the essential workers see what is really happening. People purposely letting water run. Well, all that water that's running is just going to try to get recycled, but we're not getting any of that back. So then why are we not encouraging people just to shut off things? Why aren't there commercials saying, hey, no, shut off your sprinklers, you know, put fake grass, like other alternatives? None of that is motivated.
Well, sooner or later, y'all about to have a big mass exodus from California.
It's happening right now, dude.
Y'all don't have a lot of leaving.
Yeah, let me tell you this. So, what is it? We're in August of 2021. COVID really, really hit. I would say February. First week of February of 2020. That's when it really hit. And and the prime example is going to be San Francisco. Now, San Francisco is not a very big city. It's a very heavy populated city. My sister lives up there, you know. And, you know, I don't know what prices are outside of the Bay Area. But
the cost of
cost of living, right? For like rent. Let's say you're going to get a studio. Well, in San Francisco, it was about $3,400 for a studio.
What the hell?
Yeah, a month. Mind you, for those people that are out listening to me, it's $3,400 a month for a studio. You know, or maybe if you got lucky, $2,400. But that was a very rare find. Now, when COVID kicked in, a lot of the startups that were in San Francisco realized, hey, you know what, dude? We don't actually have to get you to live out in the Bay Area. You could just work from home. Okay, cool. Right on. So that drastically reduced the amount of traffic flow. And let me tell you something. For those listening and looking up, maybe if you are inclined to get through San Francisco, it used to take hours. Once COVID kicked in, it was minutes. San Francisco is not a big city. It's really not. But there was so congested with individuals that it would take hours to get through the city because there's so many stoplights, prices of gas. Like right now, I think gas is like $5. Right down the street from me, gas is like $4.93 right now, $4.95. You know,
it's like $1 out here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You know, and Man, I don't know. I could keep going on for hours about this kind of stuff, but like, it's just the Bay Area is just ridiculous. It is not what it was when I was growing up. That's for sure. So I don't know, man. It's just fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Like you just said, I can't believe you just said the cost of living out there is that much. Like forced studios, one bedroom. Like
yeah. I mean, look. So Mountain View is a big city, not because of its size, but for what it holds, which is Google
population.
Google. So Google is based out of Mountain View, California. They were building up this thing where it was like, the first story was retail, and then the second story was like, housing, and then the fucking whatchamacallit, the studio units started at 4,500 back in 2015 or 2016 out here. Only because the first floor, it was like some organic veggie, like a pizza spot with like a Starbucks and like some chiropractor. But then up the units above it were like, studios and one bedrooms and whatever. People were paying 45 fucking hundred. Well, it's not that, not just the fact that people were willing to pay $4,500 a month for a studio, but information was leaked that Google was covering that expense for the people that they were hiring on a contract basis. So, and you're not, Google's not hiring 2-3 people. It's hundreds of people, and they're still building their campus. And so it was just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy. No work for Google.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. If you need to, go for it, but fuck it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, as long as they don't have a vaccine mandate, like that's about to become a big problem.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they are doing it out there, but I'm not sure if you have the vaccine or not, but I'm not a big fan of the vaccine mandate.
You know what though? I think it is fair to well, here's the thing. For individuals that believe in self-education, I empower that. I think that this virus has only exposed the power of media. And if you haven't, realized that now, then I hope you wake up and get that, through you. Yeah. Because, this is my experience with COVID. My uncle was COVID positive, and unfortunately he did pass away, but it wasn't because of specifically COVID. It was because of other health issues. Exactly.
Health. Okay, and yeah. I'm in the field, so
yeah. And the thing was, many years we spent, Uncle, get healthy, dude. Stop doing this. Eat a little bit, greener. Get yourself taken care of. Drop the stress. Do this, do that. Be proactive about your health. Didn't do it. The reality is what? We are exposed to something new. That's not a fucking lie, dude. COVID is
a version of the virus, so your body can be introduced to it before you.
It's all about being proactive, dude. Everybody out here is like, I'm not going to get COVID. No, but Pisces, listen to me though, dude. Listen to this. Everybody at this point that's vaccinated has been exposed to it because you need to have something to build the defense. Same thing with the fucking fever, with chickenpox, everything. This unfortunately had a very disastrous result. Is it wise for me to believe that the vaccine is going to make me immune to it? Absolutely not. Why do we constantly have to go in for another shot for the regular fever? Because it mutates. That's just fucking biology, dude. This shit, everything evolves. It just gets stronger. And we just have to be in the right environment that's going to protect us. That's fucking biology, dude. And the unfortunate truth, media, it does not encourage education. Keeping yourself involved, not educated. This shit is gonna fucking mutate. Of course there's gonna be fucking variants, dude. Because guess what? My genes probably had the antibodies prior to this shit coming around. Does it mean I'm gonna fucking die? No. Is it gonna kick my ass? Absolutely. Because it's fucking new, dude. But I just don't think it's fair for people to go around thinking that, oh, I'm immune to it because I got the vaccine. Bullshit, dude. It's not the fucking truth. You are just one step further of it from it. I will say this, I do encourage people to go get vaccinated, just because you're going to have the upper hand. You are lightly exposed to it, so your body can build up to it and at least have something for it. Are you going to fucking,
So you think people get the vaccine shouldn't have to wear masks no more?
No, honestly though, look, let me tell you this. And my conclusion about the mask is based out of international travel. The one thing I'm all for about when it comes to the mask is community. People being proactive and just being like less selfish. Dude, I when I traveled to Europe, and no, I'm not talking shit about Europe. When I traveled to Europe, people were walking into the airport, taking a shit, pissing, not washing their hands. Come on, dude. Like, really, you don't expect shit to happen when that happens? So I think that if you want to wear the mask, go for it, dude. I support it only because you are trying to be proactive, and that's fine, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you are vaccinated, you're just fucking thinking about, your community and what you're trying to bring to it. And I feel like people should that should just be a fucking practice, dude. Similar to washing your fucking hands. Are you gonna fucking put your hands in shit and fucking eat? No, you're gonna wash your hands. It's just an essential practice. So even if you are vaccinated and you use your mask, you're just thinking of the, you're just thinking of your community, and I fucking empower that. And I think that needs to be fucking appreciated and supported, dude. Like, I don't want to be, aware that I got someone else sick because I wasn't wearing a mask. That's just me again, that's just my take. But if you don't want to fucking wear a mask because that shit don't help you breathe, I fucking understand that shit too, because my face gets all fucking sweaty when I have that shit on. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, but I just think everybody should just keep the mask on. Like, no vaccine. This, if you get the vaccine, you don't have to wear the mask. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. No, but the mask is essential though. It is a good practice, bro. Like, again, it's just like washing your hands. You don't want to fucking get shit contaminated, wash your fucking hands. Same thing with the mask. Dude, the shit we fucking breathe is ridiculous, especially for individuals that travel a lot. You're gonna go across the pond to something else. You're breathing in all sorts of shit. It's just how it goes.
And you got the respiratory. That's already got respiratory problems as well. It's like, I don't know. But look, it's 4. So, it's 4:10 over here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, Scrub, honestly, bro, really appreciate you coming on the stream. And I hope it ain't the last time. And you know what, man? Any feedback you got or anything you want to say about the game is very welcomed on the stream, dude. So thank you very much.
No problem. Pisces, keep the grind going. I'll see you.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Too.
Yeah, it's down to 2 amigos.
2 amigos. Eddie says his nuts here. He's right. Bend over for rent. That's true. Gracio George says in Kerala it's raining almost every day as it's rainy season. Gracio George, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful or, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are you from India? Now, if I'm not mistaken, if your rain season is pretty heavy, and if I'm mistaken, please correct me in the chat. Envious says, cheers, all got to hit mins. I'm off to cause mayhem. Later. Eddie says, just a better chance. As a nurse, I'd like to see people stop dying because it's been a bitch of a year. Dude, you know what? It's just been crazy. Yeah, it's been fucking crazy. But yeah, totally your choice, and it should be. Yeah, I don't know. I think after a while, you know, it is your choice. Yeah, I get it. And we've had a lot of discussion today. I can't believe how much I've talked for like the past, what, like 2-3 hours now? Yeah, it's been, oh shit, let me see. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Holy shit. We've had a lot of great discussions. Honestly, you know, I didn't want to stream tonight, and I didn't want to stream last night. But these have been the most fun streams I've had in a long time. And yeah, shout out to Scrub for coming in and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Bad
so,
Mother
question,
Trucker.
Are you doing the event? Or are you just doing the VP?
I want to do the event. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna probably just hit like maybe like a 15k mil. A 15k soul count for the event, just because I was hoping to get some coverage with childcare on Saturday, and it's not gonna happen. So that just kind of hinders my progress in the event. Dude, honestly, look, I think since, well, we're in August, July, June. I think since April, I haven't been able to grind. Maybe February, I haven't been able to grind an event because just time has just been not on my side, and it sucks.
That's how most people are.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like, you know, we, for anybody that grinds an event, you need just to sit down and just have a movie in the background and just keep grinding. But it's like I sit down and I'm either falling asleep, or I sit down and then I got little man asking for something. So and you know, developers, if you're anybody still listening, you know, money is not an issue for me, but I just sometimes refuse to fucking pay for booster packs just because I get more out of the 72k gem deal. You know, I like to grind, but unfortunately I just don't have the time for it. So yeah, it's kind of sucky.
Yeah, I haven't had anything worth come up for me to get, so
Yeah.
it's the only reason why I haven't done events.
Yeah, it's been hard, dude, and it sucks because it's like I feel more comfortable, and I feel that we're better off with these reskills than we are with the new metas because of the glitches. And you know, developers, if you're listening, guys, like, come on, man. You know, you got GODAN, Soldier, ZALON. You should have Vintage and PROMETHEO.
Should have a lot of people, but they don't.
Yeah. There's a lot of great players out there that would provide you guys phenomenal and most important, you know, big bold letters, constructive feedback, if you would give them test accounts. It's not a joke, dude. It's really not a joke. It's free. You know, what are you guys gonna lose? I just don't understand. It's so bizarre to me, because I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna be specific right now. Let's say you give Vintage a test account, right? And you supply him with the divine gems and the gems and resources, and and obviously all the relics needed. You give him free. It's digital currency, dude. You get one guy, and again, just one individual, to give you this constructive feedback, and then you have hundreds and hundreds of alliances that are willing to get this Mana Titan because it's built properly and it works well and it's successful. It's so much money you guys are missing out on. And even if you want to use this game as a guinea pig, that's fine. But it's like, you guys make more money. We get a longer living game. Why don't you guys listen to us? Why not? And everybody out there, I apologize for my congestion. It's just been a fucking crazy week with my fucking allergies. Now, let me take a step back because I gotta blow my nose. Hold on.
I don't think the step back actually helped much.
Dude, I deeply apologize for all that snottage. But I just fucking couldn't breathe anymore. It was like fucking 2 hours of me fucking holding my snot in. I'm sorry, DOT community. I really am. I've been drinking a lot of water just to keep myself hydrated. Dude, but no joke, my fucking car was covered in fucking pollen this morning. My eyes were fucking crying. My skin was dry as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I well, no. For those still listening, I actually had to go in and get a COVID test today. Just because, you know, everybody's very scared. And they should be. I have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully I don't come out positive. I was a little sicky poo.
I think you're fine. Dude,
I don't think
I went outside back when spring, when one of the pollen counts were really high, and all of a sudden my nose just started running. And I mean, this happened for like 3 days straight. My nose hurt from blowing it and wiping it so much that it just hurt in general. And it took so long to drain, you know, my nasal area, whatever.
For me, it's the same thing. My whole sinus. So I have to do this thing called a my DOT community. I'm so sorry about the fucking snot blow, but either way, man, thank you all for fucking being here. What was I gonna say? I have to do the saline rinse, which is pretty much this like little plastic container, and normally it's just one packet of like this salt mixture, which I think is just salt, and you put it in there and you shake it with the warm water, and you want to have it warm so that it flows through quickly. But normally at this, for me, at this state, I have to do that at least 3 times a day. So first thing when I wake up, at lunchtime, and right before I go to bed. And if I can sneak in a 4th time, even better. The thing is that, like, some people might not understand this, but like when it comes to the sinus, I might sound and look like I'm fucking dying, but the only thing that is affecting me is my fucking nose and everything under my eyes. It's just my nose and my forehead. That's the only thing that's bothering me. My legs are fine. Everything from my neck down is fine, but it's just my goddamn nose and my fucking forehead. So I literally will use my index finger and I'll just massage the shit out of under my eye, and that will help open up the sinus to get me breathing.
Really?
Yeah. So you go from your nostril, and it's like you scrape it like if you were trying to get plastic ripped off the surface, and you're just going all the way to your ear, and that is the sinus channel that is under your eye, which is also linked with your throat. And then so you sometimes feel like if you're swallowing mucus, but it's just buildup, and the sinus is a membrane, so you have to kind of massage it through doing that to get it to flow frequently. And it is no joke, dude. I could do that sinus rinse every day, all day, and it won't do anything until I massage it, because it needs to get that muscle moving. And mind you, this happens to me 4 times a year, and it's so heavy that it takes me out for a fucking week and I have to fucking not go to work for a week, dude. And I'm, it sucks, man. And then sometimes my bosses are like, I think, they'll be like, I think you're overreacting. I'm like, no, dude. Like, I'm literally high off of fever because of, like, all the fucking pollen I've just inhaled, and it's fucking me up. It just sucks. Mm-hmm. And for those that are out there that understand me, you're welcome.
Now here's the question. Are you a nose breather or mouth breather?
Nose breather.
Yeah, you suffer more than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a mouth breather. I almost never am able to breathe with my nose.
Yeah.
The only time I'm ever able to breathe through my nose is when I'm upset. Funny how that works, You're perfectly fine, but your nose is clogged. As soon as you become upset, all of a sudden it just clears up and you can breathe through it naturally.
That's what happens to me when I have ginger, like sliced ginger.
Really?
It really, yeah. Or if I take like a big chunk of wasabi, it'll just clear up my nasals. It'll feel like my nose is on fire, and then I could just breathe clearly. It's ridiculous.
Wait. So, a slice of ginger. Now, do you sniff it or are you eating it?
I'm eating it. Ginger's really good. Yeah, ginger's really good for that. I'm sorry. No. Ginger. Yeah, ginger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'll
I never thought of that.
Yeah. But the other tradition thing for Latinos, like people, the Mexican thing is Vic Vapor Rub. It's got that menthol fix to it, and it's phenomenal for congestion. I know, or actually, even better. What's the word to it? Starts with an E.
No idea.
Dude, koalas eat it, and it's poisonous to everybody else.
Oh, it's not aloe. I'll go look it up.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Koalas eat it. It's poisonous to everything else. And it's really, I can't think of the name. And it's very good.
It starts with
eucalyptus.
Wait, what does it start with?
Eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie, thank you. Eddie. Yeah, eucalyptus. Let me tell you something. Eucalyptus is phenomenal. One of my buddies, he is Chinese.
But you can't eat it.
No, you can't. No, do not do that. You get the oil. So what they do is that they, the thing that they do that I saw one time, a buddy of mine, I think it was a couple drops of it, but they will get they'll boil water in like a pot, and they'll put it in front of them, a couple drops of that eucalyptus oil, and then they'll hover over it as your nose is over the water after you put in the eucalyptus oil, and they'll cover their head in a rag or a towel,
yeah.
And then just stay there and just fucking sweat it out, and apparently it fucking works, dude. But eucalyptus is a phenomenal thing, dude, and for anybody that goes to saunas, best thing to fucking detox. Let's just sweat everything out. Just add some eucalyptus into the fucking steamer. Boom, good to go.
Dude, that thing with putting your head above boiling water reminds me of a scene in Crocodile Dundee.
Really? Which one? I don't remember.
It's the first one where he's taken to some party and he's going into the kitchen where the guy is trying to snort the stuff. So then he just boils water and puts it in a pot and then pours the stuff into the water and tells him to put his head over it, even though that's not how it's supposed to be taken.
That's too crazy.
Because he thought the guy was knows the stuff, but really, that's how the stuff goes. It was hilarious.
That's too funny. Okay, DOT community, I need about literally 45 seconds of your time. I'm gonna put the thumbnail and mute myself. I really need to fucking pee. Be right back. You know, the one thing I keep forgetting is to turn the music up when I'm away. I gotta do that more often.
Yeah, I like how you go 45 seconds and then it took you 78.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta stop counting my seconds.
I didn't count, I just count with a random number.
You would hit my fucking lands while I'm peeing. Whatever. Want that depletion bonus, keep hitting it.
You remember when ZALON was streaming, I just took a land from him for the fun of it?
No, but you
His house was hitting his garrison.
ZALON doesn't give a damn.
That's true.
Man, how long have we been going on? 2:44.
It's almost 3 hours.
It's almost 3 hours. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to finish the portal stones. I'm not going to start that. Let's get this wreath. See what's up.
You know what sucks is, for me, it takes about 30 seconds to forge just 12 relics.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, especially when you're 700 out of 700 and then 260-ish out of 450.
Okay, let's see.
There goes a fucking hour or two.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just fucking take care of this real quick. Let me get my daily. People are like, Churro, why are you doing that? That's fucked up. Yeah, dude, I'm not really trying to fucking crack a garrison.
Churro, we can't see anything. It's still your home.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Fuck. I'm tired, dude. It's been a fucking crazy week, man.
Yeah, we got it. Your smarts just went down the toilet. We got it.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. At least you understand, Pisces. At least you understand. Mm-hmm. Blah, 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 blah. Garrison, blah, 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 blah. New player has a good garrison map, but not the fucking troop level you need. Sweet.
Wait,
Okay.
Aren't you just the person running around with a P10 Hell with the Hornet?
Dude, I don't think there's a lot of people with it. I really don't.
I don't either. I mean, really, I think it's just, you know, you're going around swinging your thing around, you know?
Dude, it's crazy because it's like, I don't know. She's not the, you know, she's going to give you the win for sure. But when you incorporate the time element into the victory, she is still not going to get you every win. She can take, you know, P10 Hell can definitely take down a P10 Minerva, but it is not easy, and you will lose all your troops. Now, you know, so and that's how it should be. You know what I mean? There should be a chance for them to win. Yeah. Anyway, so it's interesting, you know, and I enjoyed the feedback that Scrub and Prometheo were bringing in, to saying that's like, you know, when was it that, you know, there was options on defense and options on attack. We got and I felt like we had a taste of it back in the original Greek meta, because if you had multiple Artemis, she was your solution to Minotaur, who was the best defender at its time.
If you had multiple, it was the solution to a lot of things, because if you got the different elemental resists, it's like, oh, this Artemis stuff can't compete with this, but the other Artemis I got can do that, you know?
Yeah. But then it just goes back to the point that this game just enhances and not encourages and rewards attack. So, you know, because you're never going to defend on a conquest. So
I can completely remember the Artemis debate, or was it a petition something?
That was pretty fucked up, though. Not gonna lie, that was terrible.
That is funny if you think about it nowadays, but at the time it was pretty crappy. But
yeah,
everybody was up in arms that they spent all this money to get this Titan, and literally in like what, 3 months something, she's already re-released with the even better version.
Yeah, I don't even think it was 3 months. I think it was like a month. No, maybe it was 3 months. It was 3 months, yeah, because I think it was Saphira, and they were like a duo like reward or whatever.
Might have been, but it was like, wow, you know, how did you be this stupid to try to re-release a Titan you released earlier, not very long ago? You know, and not expect some sort of up in the arms, you know, arms up in the air kind of thing.
No, I think it was, yeah, man, it was pathetic what they did. Again, so many missed opportunities with this game. It's all good though. We'll get it. Mr. Lawrence Wicks, welcome to the stream. Tail end of it though. We're about to start wrapping things up in a little bit. I just obviously
he missed so much, like me disappointing people that I haven't watched the actual Star Wars films.
Pisces, we're not going to get into that discussion at the end of the stream, okay? Okay, let's see. I'll do about like let's say. Oh, actually, do I have any tokens to pull? Do I have any tokens to pull? I don't think I do.
You probably have the relic token.
Let's see. No, I don't. But I do have a bunch of these. Look at this. Titans 13, pre-leveled 16. But look at this one. Relic chance from a 2 to 4 star, 236. I been collecting those for like shit for a long time. I should have been at 400.
That's the relic token.
Yeah, it's
That's what
interesting
you probably
because
have those.
The pool
It's
for it.
useless.
Well, it is useless. It is absolutely useless. But the pool selection for it is very interesting because there are certain relics that you can get in there that have not been in events since the initial launch of this game. And one of them was the Earth Ring, and which had the Panther and
Is
Imperial.
it in that altar? I thought it was one in the one next to it.
No, it's in this one. So when Nergal was the meta attacker, I ended up pulling, I think 10 of these, and got the Earth Ring where it was like Titan, Earth Resist, and Panthers and Imperials, and that was going to be the Hachi counter, but unfortunately that didn't last very long. So, but it worked. So there is an Earth Ring out there that has Panthers and Imperials resist against Earth. Not even applicable nowadays because you might as well just use a Panther muzzle. No, what's it called? Panther mount or whatever. Mount armor with Earth resist, and you're going to get more health and armor, which is way better. So, anyway. All right. Let me get this switched over.
Mount armor.
Let's see. Pisces is laughing his ass off. Lawrence Wick says, "What's up?" Gray Show George says, "Man, laugh out loud. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much." As always, I want to start and end the stream with a huge thank you to everybody that was in Discord, everybody that was in the live chat, and specifically, and as well, everybody that caught the stream at a later hour. Thank you for your time. I hope that this stream was, fun for your ears. I felt that we had a great discussion about, very important topics of the game. And the one thing I will say is that there's a lot of potential in this game. We have a strong following, fantastic community, and this game's got a lot of lifespan in it. So let's just enjoy it. Let's just get this going. And developers, if you're still listening, you guys, man, come on. You guys are doing great. We acknowledge it. But we need some more communication. We really do. We want to know what's going on. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I got to get some sleep.